Oh, did I forget to connect my... No, I didn't. Hmm. Bluetooth connected. I can't hear the music. I see it going, so I'm just going to assume it's fine. Whatever. I don't need to hear the music. I'll live without it. Go ahead and close Discord a minute. We're all good there. Let me go ahead and close anything else I've got going in the background. Three hours till state of play. Yep. Yeah, no, that pirate Yakuza game looks like it'll be a lot of fun. It's interesting that they said it's not like a spin-off game necessarily, like it still ties in with the main plot of like the overarching plot of the games. Well, I guess I'll have to make sure I end stream before the hour's still the state of play. I don't know. I could watch it on stream, but honestly, like, most of the time, there's not a lot that's interesting for, like, those things. It's just like, eh. There's, like, usually, like, two things that are interesting. But, like, sitting here and just, like, I don't know. Oh, gosh darn it. I forgot to put on my face. Hold on, let me put on my face a minute. I knew I forgot something. Reportedly a Final Fantasy IX remake. Interesting. Nope. Why did it do that? Why am I small now? There. Started Final Fantasy 1 on my Switch? Neat. Yeah, I think that the older Final Fantasies are kind of neat, but they are very dated, yeah. Okay. I suppose you can kind of suss it out based off game design, but yeah. They're not, like, super straightforward. Oh gosh, now that's
This
messed up
program
too.
is brought to you by the following sponsors.
That's supposed to be Elizabeth? There we go. Okay.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Oh no, wait, we were on episode P3, weren't we? Yep. Okay. I think we got through most of the setup stuff. Hopefully. So hopefully now we're just on the... Oh boy, there's a lot to go through. Alright, whatever. Well, let's go see why the heck Margaret's here. And Theo as well? Interesting.
There appears to be quite a commotion.
Sister, I've been wondering since yesterday, but what is going on in the outside world?
Truth be told, I've never actually seen Theo as in his own game. I still chose Elizabeth when I had the option when I played through Persona 3 Portable. Probably should have picked Theodore just so I could to hang out with him, but for once, but eh.
I believe you could say that those kids' ordeal is still continuing.
I'll have to do it at some point, I guess.
An ordeal, you say?
Yes. In other words, mankind's potential is being tested.
Yeah, he's in Persona Q and Q2, I believe, as well.
Potential?
So we'll see a little bit more of him later this
Sister,
year as well.
Where might Elizabeth be right now? Abandoning the duties given to us by our master, and going out into the outside world is normally forbidden to us. Why did Elizabeth go through all that just to head out into the outside world? I'm sorry. It was presumptuous of me to ask.
I suddenly feel thirsty. Do you feel like drinking a cola?
A cola, you say?
My, don't tell me that you don't know what that is.
Of course I do. Elizabeth told me about it. An ebon monster compressed into a metal cylinder, waiting for the moment its prison is released to spring into the eyes of the unwary spewing foam.
Quite. Well then, I task you with the acquisition of about 100 of these colas.
100?
You want me to do this? But cola only exists in the outside
Find the
world.
cola. Oh my gosh.
I merely ask for the cola. How and where you perform your task is at your discretion, even if it takes you into the outside world.
Sister,
Yes, what is it?
while I'm out, may I go see what's going on outside?
That would be none of my business. All I asked you to do is go on an errand for me. Shouldn't you hurry? Our master will be returning soon.
Yes, I'll go at once.
I guess it can't be helped that he's drawn to the outside world right now. This current aberrance in the outside world is centered on that red-haired guest, and Persona users have gathered to it, as if caught up in that fate. Even my heart races just thinking about it. It's troublesome having siblings so brimming with curiosity.
To be continued on that? Okay. Alright. Interesting. Unforgivable insults with Yukari and unwavering heart with Ken. Okay. And then Junpei also down there. Who to protect. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's up with Ken, I guess.
Another dead end. Careful, Koromaru. At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into shadows. Why didn't anyone tell me anything? I'm definitely strong enough to fight beside everyone else. Being removed from the unit just because of my age isn't fair. Right? Who's there? And you're irritated about it. Is that me? What's the meaning of this? Even if you try to deceive us with those appearances, it's no use. Being a child only on the surface, peaceful only on the surface, friends only on the surface. Aren't such things only nuisances? Shut up! I know how you feel because I'm you. Or to be more precise, I'm a perfect copy based on everything there is to you. That's why I can tell what you're thinking, what dissatisfies you, and how much you desire to fight. So what? What does what I'm thinking have anything to do with you? It does involve me. I mean, you want to fight, don't you? Then we have the same objective. What? Persona. Crap!
Look out, kid!
Oh, Kanji.
Oh.
Damn it! Hey, kid, what are you walking your dog around here for? And such a goddamn adorable dog, too.
Kanji. Oh, God.
That wasn't what I meant to say. Hurry up and find somewhere safe. Things are dangerous here right now.
You're...
Kanji-kun, here comes another! Sukuna Hikuna, go! Kanji-kun, you were being reckless again. Are you all right?
Naoto, grab the kid and get out of here. I'll take care of this.
Bravery and recklessness are not the same thing. We'll do something about this. You're Kanemata, a member of the Shadow Operatives Emergency Special Suppression Unit, correct? And you're Koromaru-san. Please lend us your help. We want to return this town to its normal state.
Huh? Shadow operatives? Are you a Persona user too? Wait, Does that mean the dog's got a Persona 2?
Looks like we have some more shitty guests. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and make a decision. Which of you is fighting me? Oh, you don't have to fight. But your captured companions are having their powers drained, and things may become irreversible if you don't hurry.
What? What are you doing to them?
Who knows? Why don't you find out for yourselves? In any case, bring on the ring.
Yeah, a barrier! Indeed. It must mean that unless we fight and win, we won't be able to proceed any further.
Oh good, you understand. That makes things easier. This will be a one-on-one battle. Can we start fighting already? I can't wait any longer.
Cut the bullshit, you fake! You just said it was one-on-one, so what's with the dog?
What, this? The mud hardly counts. He's just a weapon after all.
Not only did I let this thing's words deceive me, but I let myself make the same mistakes I had before. Even worse, I just called Koromoro nothing more than a weapon. It's been a while since I last felt this emotion. Can't let this go unpunished.
I had been too conceited. I didn't understand anything at all.
Ken-kun?
Naoto, don't butt into this. Comes a time when a man's gotta do
what a man's gotta do. I think that's part of the lyrics for Burn My Dread, so.
Ken, huh? I got your back, so settle this for yourself.
Thank you. I will win this. Let's go, Koromaru!
Burn my dread. I almost don't want to start the fight because I'd rather listen to the last battle remix of Burn My Dread. All right, what do we got?
Finally.
Oh, it's the same. Okay, cool. I can't tell which Koromaro is which. Ah. I couldn't even tell like which Koromaro was which. So confusing. Okay. Trying to keep a better track of like what's going on in this fight this time.
Finally.
What the heck? I can't defend against that attack?
Here goes!
Holy cow. Yeah, it's a lot better at using the Koromaru than I am. You see that? It was attacking me from both sides there with Koromaru and Ken.
Finally.
I don't like butting your nose.
Get lost!
You get
Here goes this! Here goes setting up!
Come on.
Here I come!
Got him. All right. That was a fun fight. All right. Yeah, that was a little tricky. Like I said, the AI is better at using Koromaru than I am. Seems like Ken's an interesting character from a technical perspective, considering you have the Koromaru as a separate, like, attacker and everything.
Huh?
One extra
I
thing to
thought
keep
somebody's
track of.
shadow was supposed to turn into a persona when you beat it.
Kanji-kun, didn't you notice that wasn't a shadow that came out of Ken-kun? It must have been a fake created to bear his likeness. The most obvious evidence of that is how both fighters were able to summon personas in battle.
Defeating your own shadow makes them into your persona? I see. So that's how you acquired the power of personas.
Huh? That's not how it went for you guys?
Yes, we do things a little differently. In any case, thank you.
Yeah, we feel like we're dying. We have to kill ourselves over and over again to get our personas.
It's fine. Ow.
Kanji-kun, are you alright?
I'm sorry. It's my fault that you got hurt.
I mean, you're a healer, Ken.
Hey, it's nothing.
At least do some first aid.
To make up for it,
Yes, what is it?
you think maybe I could, like, pat you on the back or something?
What?
Oh, wow. This is amazing. Oh, my God. He's an albino Shiba. This is totes adorbs. Shiba.
That's so cute. A little overbearing,
you
but
meant
very cute.
Koromaru.
Huh? Who else? Who's a good dog? Who's got himself a persona? Is it you? Is it you?
Oh my gosh. He's
We don't
doing the
have
full
time for
baby
this,
talk and
Kanji-kun.
everything.
Perhaps later.
Right. Sorry about that, Koro-chan.
Oh, jeez.
There's something I'd like to ask you, Ken-kun. Did you see the Midnight Channel broadcast that came on earlier?
The one where Mitsuru-san and her friends were crucified, right? Was that for real?
I saw it while we were in the helicopter. We were searching for them after they went missing.
I see. Then it's quite possible that what was shown on the Midnight Channel was true.
I have no conclusive evidence that the video was real, but we ought to consider that it was. If that fake me wasn't lying, then they're in danger. We have to hurry and rescue them.
Indeed. Please allow me to get a better grasp of the situation first. Are there any other members of the Shadow Operatives here?
There are 3 of us, including me. Oh, and if we manage to meet up with another one who might be here, that would make 4. I came with Yukari-san and Labra-san. It seems that Junpei-san got here on his own as well. We split up at Junes, and we're now on the move separately. Labra-san headed to the tower, and Yukari-san went to find Junpei-san. Koromaru and I are... we're pursuing someone in particular.
Someone in particular? Is this person related to the case?
I don't know yet, but I'm positive that he attacked our helicopter.
I see. All right then. Is there anything you know about what's happening in this town and that tower that suddenly appeared? Is this reminiscent of the dark hour that you have experience with?
That's...
You do know something, but it's difficult to explain. Is that accurate?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I can understand well why you're keeping your lips tight, but...
Hey, stop playing hard to get and just spill the beans already. You know you can count on us.
Kanji-kun's right. Mitsuru-san and the others are close to us too. They must be saved as quickly as possible. Don't we have the same objective here? And there's no reason that we shouldn't be cooperating with each other.
Close to you.
Want to be close?
I see.
When the moon.
So that's what happened. Even the document I read reported that Shuji Akutsuki had died. What is going on here?
Indeed. What is going on here?
All right. If that's the case, then it'd be fastest if we just charge straight into that tower. Oh!
Hold on. We should head to Junes for now. It's possible that the others have gathered there. And your injuries are considerable, Kanji-kun. I'll accompany you.
Huh? Don't I have any say in?
Kanji-kun,
Fine.
what will you do, Ken-kun? coming to Jeunesse with us is one idea.
Hey, what's the holdup? This should be a no-brainer for you.
Huh?
Your buddies are in danger, so you want to go save them, right? And stop wasting your time thinking about it and go.
Kanji-san.
There's no need to be concerned about us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone resembling Akutsuki on our way to Jeunesse. There's no time. You need to hurry. Once we've met up with our friends, we'll find you again.
Thank you. Koromaru and I will head to that tower.
What happened to chasing down Akutsuki? Whatever.
Ha! That's all you had to say from the start. Careful, though. Another fake might try to jump you like the one here did.
Yes, I know. I won't let my guard down anymore.
I look Kanji-san straight in the eye. He's a tall guy, but I only have to look up a little to do so. 3 years ago, when I was still in elementary school, I looked up at my taller senpai and strove to become like them. Since then, I suppose I've become impatient without realizing it. I'd lost sight of what was around me. I felt as if I was the only one being left behind.
Good! Now get going!
Kanji-san tousles my hair and puts his hand on my shoulder.
Right. Please be careful, you two.
With a slight feeling of embarrassment and yet nostalgia, I run off along with Koromaru. There are other Persona users besides my senpai from Byakugan High, and they're a little closer to my age too. New meeting and new companions. I'm sure it's not just my imagination, but my heart feels a little lighter now. As I turn the corner, the view before me opens up. I see a slope leading up to the tower on the hill. That's true. Yeah, some of the P4 cast is a bit closer to Ken's age than the people in the P3 cast. Alright, let's see what Yukari's up to. See if she found Junpei or not.
Like I thought, there's something wrong with the entire town. This is just like the dark hour. Anyway, I've got to meet up with Junpei so we can look for Mitsuru-senpai and the others. Oh, I wonder if everyone's okay. I'm worried about Kikuno-san too. If only Fuka was here.
That's quite a bizarre look you have there, Yukari.
Mitsuru-senpai?
Why is she dressed like a villain from my show? I mean, I know that she's never been all that interested in fashion, but in any case, I'm relieved to see her.
Thank goodness you're okay. Are Fuka and Akihiko-senpai with you too? Where's Aigis?
Who knows? Most likely disgracing herself in some unsightly way somewhere. She's capable of getting herself killed on her own.
Huh? Mitsuru-senpai?
Don't you think so? You came to this place to do battle to begin with. Isn't that so, Yukari Takeba?
Mitsuru-senpai, are you all right? Are you really hearing what I'm saying?
Forgive me. We're both under the same circumstances, so let's get along. We were both released from those foolish restraints of our fathers, after all.
Don't play games with me! You promised me that we'd fulfill our dad's wishes! That we'd have them watch over us as we work together!
Teddy?
Hold it right there! Please stop fighting over me!
Oh, jeez. Allergy-ridden Teddy. A strange round object bounds between us. What? Is that somebody in a costume? Wait, I remember seeing this in the files that Kikuno-san had prepared for us. Ryuji, in terms of, like, most popular character or something? This is a Persona user from Itaba. I think the person wearing it was named Teddy. Wait, it's talking now.
Wowza! I was drawn to the smell of beauties, but here's a couple that are dressed kinda weird.
Yeah, okay. I might not be dressed very sensibly right now, but you're the one wearing a full-body animal suit.
But this isn't Michan. It's a complete fake trying to mimic Michan's beautiful bod.
Michan? You mean Mitsuru-senpai? Hold on a sec. A fake?
You didn't figure that out, Yukari?
That's right! This Michan is made of shadows and boom!
Yeah, sounds like some sort of popularity contest. Just then, Mitsuru-senpai kicks Teddy square in the face, and the suit goes flying with a tremendous force and rolls to the edge of the street. Doesn't move a muscle from there. Or if he's still alive.
Shut up, now bring on the ring!
Huh. I'm surprised Yukari made it that far. Was it JP or English voting? I'm guessing it was JP voting, because Yukari never would have made it that far if it was English.
Are you really a fake Mitsuru-senpai?
Yes. I didn't intend to hide that fact from you. I am a duplicate. Recreated from
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It must be like JP voting then. English? Really?
You
Man,
took
some people have no
Mitsuru
taste.
Senpai's form
How did
and
it-
mocked my dad.
Well, at
I
least
will not
Yukari didn't
forgive
win.
this.
I honestly thought Femsi would win amongst those three, but I guess people really like Ryuji. I mean, he's a fun character for sure,
You're a
but
shadow, right? I won't show you any mercy.
I guess that's just the P5 difference. A lot more people have played P5 than have played Persona 3 Portable or anything. Although I imagine the contestants were limited, because if Joker or something was an option, that would have won.
Finally.
It ends here. You can do this. No, too good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Awakens my power. It ends here.
Yeah. I mean, Mitsuru becomes fatherless as well. And we never see anything about Mitsuru's mother, so I assume she's passed on as well. At least Yukari still has her mom, even though she can't seem to reconcile with her. Hey, Straws. How's it going? Or Straw Salt, I should say.
Yikes! Gross! Oh, but she really was a shadow.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
Nah, but thanks. I'm just a bit ashamed of myself. I knew that was a trap, but I couldn't keep myself from getting
Yeah,
worked
I'm
up.
surprised that people
And that
like
wasn't even the real
Yukari so
Mitsuru,
much.
but a shadow.
It must be the P3R effect.
It's not even funny.
Because definitely P3 Fez Yukari does not beat out Femsi or anything. Theodore has been given a task to collect 100 cans of cola for Margaret.
Don't feel
That is what you
bad.
missed.
I mean, I have a keen nose, but I have to get up close and personal to sniff out the difference.
Really? Well, thanks. I survived thanks to you.
One must be kind to the ladies. That's the family motto of the Teddy clan.
If you say so. But you're a Persona user from this town, right? I'm Yukari Takiba, a member of the Shadow Operatives. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, you must be a friend of Michan then, Yuka-chan. So, are those clothes a uniform or something?
Technically, yes.
Yuka-chan, huh? Actually, there's a good reason why I'm dressed like this.
Okay, yeah, that'll be this weekend.
I can sense at least 2 reasons right around here.
Alright, see ya.
Hey, what do you— Hey! Feather Smash!
How cruel! I was just saying hello. Ooh, no wonder you're a hero of justice, Featherman Victory. Even the cold female boss Michan didn't stand a chance against you. Grr, I know you're here, you imposter. Stop hiding and show yourself. All you did was roll on the ground, but you've got quite a cheeky mouth. But whatever. The real Michan's execution show is gonna start soon, you know?
Execution?
You can't miss this event. The Execution Queen is going to be executed herself. If you don't want that to happen, maybe you should stop dallying around like this and hurry to the tower where I am, Yuka-chan! Hey, hold it right there! Give Michan and the others back!
Yeah, like that's happening.
Oh no, we have to hurry and save her. Teddy, didn't you say that you have a keen nose?
Yep. You want me to find Mitchon with my nose, right? Well, I can't stop sneezing in this red fog, though.
Oh, so that's why you were sneezing when you got here. So, it would be helpful if you could search for her.
Well, why don't you start by going to the tower then?
I'll do it. If Mitchon's in trouble, I can't rest until she's safe.
Thanks. Having you come along is really reassuring.
Wowza Bo Bowza! I've been recognized for my skills. I, Teddy, swear to be your knight.
Hang on, aren't you
from this
already
moment
Labrys's? Sorry, Labby-chan's knight?
Well then, shall we get going, Sir Knight? You can tell me more about your friends, too. But the next time you try something funny, I'll blast you with a hyper feather shot. Got it?
Ah, you're so cruel, Yuka-chan.
Okay. I wonder who all was in that popularity poll, though. Because it sounds like they got a pretty diverse set of people there. If they're also putting, Maruki in there as well.
And there's something about being in an empty department store that just makes me want to run around.
Muchas gracias.
Thanks for subbing. On to Tran Cats. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing those accents correctly, but something like that. Probably.
Huh? What the?
Real or fake?
Whoa! Reset? The real Reset? Seriously?
And who are you?
I have her DVDs! What should I do? I'm elated from my unexpected luck, and I rush between the two girls, reflectively shielding Rosette.
I'm the guy who's gonna save you. Don't you fear, now I'm here.
And you are? After what you've done to the town and how you've been protecting a fake, you must be the culprit.
The what now?
What does she mean, culprit? I'm Junpei Iori, and I protect justice more than anything else.
Don't play dumb. You did such horrible things to Labrys, and now you've gotten Matsura-san and the others. Put this town back to normal, at once!
Huh? Who? Wait, isn't that the name of Aigis' sister? Yuka-tan mentioned her. Wait, she mentioned Mitsuru-senpai too? Crap, I think this girl's really misunderstanding me.
Wait, there's a misunderstanding. Something's not right here. We need to talk this over.
I desperately try to explain myself, but somebody weakly tugs on my sleeve. I turn around and get up in close and personal view of the real Rosette. Oh man, she's cute.
Please, won't you help me? That scary
Oh, the
girl
Rosette is the fake.
picking on me. She's so mean.
Huh? Okay, she looks scary, but she doesn't look like a bad person. Actually, she's kind of cute.
If you won't come, then I'll make the first move. Go Konohana Sakuya!
Or they could be both be fakes. That's also possible too. Oh, a persona! That shape that appeared when the dark-haired girl called out was definitely a persona. Is she a persona user too? If that's the case...
Persona! Like I was saying, can you wait a sec? Why are you doing this? Violence isn't the answer, you know.
Don't waste your breath.
Oh yeah,
I will protect my
I think you
friends
mentioned that,
and my
Nash.
town.
How's that been going?
Whoa!
What a pain! What are you, stupid or something? How long are you gonna keep up this stupid charade? Cheap sob stories don't bring in the ratings these days. What use are friends, anyway?
What?
That's not true. I try harder because of my friends. They make me stronger. They give
I
me
feel a little
people
bad
to
for
live up
Junpei.
to
He
and
is-
people to protect.
He has no idea what's going on here.
If you deny that strength, then I cannot lose against you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can understand that feeling. She's right. Ah, crap. Does that mean I jumped into this thing and immediately took the wrong side?
You make me sick. Hey, aren't you supposed to be on my side? Hurry up and deal with her.
Yikes, Rosette's face is even scarier than anything I've seen on Yucatan pull off. think that she's this kind of girl, but she looks so cute. Appearances can be deceiving, huh?
No.
Though I feel like my world's been crushed. I recall that Yucatan wannabe I met earlier. I couldn't tell if she was real or fake at first either. This be a fake Rosette too? Dang, there's no way to tell. Alright.
Hey, say something, you baseball freak.
Sorry.
Huh?
I can't do anything on my own. And people have been helping me all the time until now, too. But because I can't do anything by myself, I want to stay strong for someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple of achievements that are kind of annoying to get with Persona 4. I think the most annoying one for me that I haven't done yet is hearing a bunch of Risei's navigator lines.
That's why, even if you're the real Rosette, I can't side with you.
I said it. That was something I learned back then that I've been telling the kids. Well, that doesn't mean that everything you do gets results, though. Even then, I'm only standing here right now because of the support of everyone else.
What's with these cheap cliches? Take a look in the mirror before you say stuff like that. Oh well, I guess
I
that's
haven't.
fine.
Which is
It
weird
would've been
because I
more
feel
fun
like
if
I've
the two of you
like
actually
grinded
went
a
at
lot,
it.
but and like obviously I've done like a couple of playthroughs of the game and I haven't heard everything. I don't know, maybe there's some death lines or something that I'm missing. That'd be funny. I just haven't died enough.
But I'll invite you both to my last concert before the world ends. Now, bring on the
Or maybe
parade!
my like party members are just too stagnant, where I need to use different ones so I can get some more dialogue
not
from
the
them.
culprit?
I'm Junpei Iori, the nuclear warhead of
Nuclear
the Shadow
warhead.
Operative Missile. I'm sorry I doubted you.
The Shadow Operatives? You mean Mitsuru-san?
Is he giving himself his
Yep,
own nicknames and
that's right.
changing them?
Can you stand back a little? It hardly counts as an apology, but I'll take care of this for you.
Alright. Let's see how Junpei plays. I think I played a little bit with him last time. It was pretty fun.
Final.
I'm glad I could help you fight. Thank you.
Right when the fog comes out, I'm hearing the Omen theme. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some like pretty atmospheric parts in Persona 4. It's toned down actually a little bit in Persona 4 Golden. There's less fog
Holy crap.
than the PS2
Man,
version.
That was tough.
Stylish victory, of course. Even though my ears are still ringing. Although that may be because there was more fog in the PS2 version to cover up for some engine limitations on the PS2. Although, then again, Persona 4 Golden was ported over to the PSP, so I doubt that the power under the hood was much better. I guess maybe it's just a choice that they made when porting things over, or things just got removed when porting things over, and they didn't bother to put them back in. My ears are still ringing. When the red pillar shatters, the fake Rosette crumbles and then melts. Yeah, that's going in my personal nightmare fuel folder for a while. Maybe I can use this as a new story for Junpei's Believe It or Don't.
Thank you, Junpei-san. I'm Yukiko Imagi.
Yukiko-san, huh? Are you a high schooler from around here? Can I ask you something?
Huh? Are you hitting on me?
What? Come on, really? I just want to know what's going on in this town.
I'm sorry. I get caught up with weird people too often. I mean, you've got a beard and a baseball bat.
What's weird about having a beard?
Come on, you're treating me more like a criminal suspect than a dude who's hitting on you. I'm not a bad guy, okay? But I can see how you get caught up in situations like that. I mean, you are cute. When it happens, use the Junpei-style stranger danger technique.
Junpei style? Oh, is that like Hanayagi style?
Something like that. I teach kids baseball, and I also teach them basic self-defense from suspicious people. Stranger danger technique #1. First, you have to yell really loud. Always start by yelling for help.
I mean, that's fair.
Huh. Okay.
What?
Like that?
Yeah, that was pretty promising. Huh?
Yukiko-senpai, get away from him! Himiko!
Oh, jeez. Rosette standing near the foot entrance of the food court, even though she disappeared only a moment ago. Could this be the real one? But she has her persona out. I feel like she's just as menacing as the fake one from before.
Get away from her, you perv!
Holy crap, that was close. This is a misunderstanding, Reset. A misunderstanding.
Turns out luck isn't on my side today. Like, it's actually working against me. I get called a perv by my favorite teen idol, and when I learn she has a persona, she hits me with it.
Hold on, Rise-chan. He has a beard, but he's not a creep. Huh?
Jeez. Gosh darn it. Rosette finally stops attacking when she hears Yukiko-san call out, and I desperately explain what I've been through up to until now. Oh, wow. Really is Rosette. The real Rosette. Maybe luck's on my side after all.
I'm so sorry. I thought Yukiko-senpai was screaming because she was being assaulted. But I'm glad you're okay. I figured that if I came to the food court, there'd be someone else here.
I'm glad you're okay too, Rise-chan. And it looks like you can use your persona to fight now? That's amazing!
It's true that Rosette's persona was impressive. Add in that chill when add that in with her calling me a perv, I did feel like this experience is going to traumatize me.
So, this is Junpei Iori. He's supposedly a nuclear landmine for the Shadow Operatives.
I mean, that's not too far off, actually.
Oh, so you're one of Mitsuru-san's team. I'm Rise Kujikawa. It's nice to meet you.
You too. Just call me Junpei. And that's supposed to be nuclear warhead, okay?
Nuclear landmine sounds like a huge weakness, doesn't it? That's not what I wanted to be known as. And again, neither one of these two seems to have much of an interest in me, do they?
So, why are you here, Junpei-san? Are you on duty?
Well, I kinda overslept. And then I found out that Mitsuru-senpai and the others are missing. This town's been turned into this...
Huh? Mitsuru-san and the others are missing? Are they okay?
Well,
probably not.
The Midnight Channel came on again, and General Teddy said there'd be another tournament. It seems that's where they're being held.
Huh? What's the Midnight Channel? It sounds kind of like an adult-rated
cable
show.
Yeah, there are a couple of weird effects that P4 Golden has. There are mods to turn some of them off, like the static effect and stuff that they add in.
They've already been captured?
To the dungeons and everything.
Save them. Hold on, I'll try searching for them.
Oh, but I think I know where they are.
Yeah,
Probably
there's some
over where our
interesting
school is
stylistic
on the hill.
choices with that kind of stuff, but you can toggle them off with mods. It's a shame there's not a built-in option for stuff like that, since stuff like motion blur and the static effect I could see being overwhelming or overstimulating for some people. Or just annoying.
Tartarus?
Junpei-san, is anybody else from the Shadow Operatives here too?
Huh? Oh yeah, I think so. Maybe?
Are you really a member of the Shadow Operatives? You seem fishy.
Maybe he's a fake after all.
No, I'm real. Look, all of us have a badge, like this.
Huh.
I frantically explained my situation and showed them the badge I carry with me. Even though I managed to get them to believe me, I'm a little ashamed that I didn't have much information to give. That can't be helped. So we conclude that Rosette will search the surrounding area with her persona. Gotcha, yeah. Then again, it is kind of my fault I fell asleep on the train. Yeah, it is always nice when you have more options to control, like, certain effects and stuff, but unfortunately on consoles, even if you have those options on PC, a lot of the times console ports won't do that because they'll want to fine-tune, they'll just give you, like, basic different types of settings, like high, lower, medium, for, like, everything. So that way they can make sure it actually runs on the device you're playing on.
Well, give me a sec. Himiko, search mode! I have 4 readings heading towards Yasogami High and that tower. I think one of them is Labras, but I don't know about the other 3.
Huh? Lapras is here too?
Mm-hmm. I can't communicate with her because the interference is so bad. But I'm pretty sure.
And those other readings aren't shadows, right?
They feel like Persona users. One of them is strangely small, though.
Koromaru maybe?
It's probably Koromaru. He's a dog.
A dog? A dog can use a persona? How?
I don't know.
No,
You
just can.
Junpei-san, you seem...
Listen, that's not his fault, okay? That literally is just the explanation. He's a dog that can use a persona. It's not Junpei's fault.
Pretty vague about everything.
I feel like they're being really harsh, without any hesitation. 3 readings that Rosette doesn't know. If one of them is Koromaru, then the next one next to him must be Ken. And the last one should be Yucatan. I tell the 2 girls about the others. Rosette continues searching.
Oh, there's someone near here. Naoto-kun. And Kanji? Kanji's reading is pretty weak, though. He might be
Oh,
injured.
that's interesting. Where's this music from? E4. What is this music? Dungeon music? I don't know. I've heard this music somewhere before. Yeah, dungeon music. No, I can't remember which one, though.
You can't communicate with them, right? If they're close, then should we go directly there to help them out?
Yeah, but then we're putting a hold on rescuing Mitsuru-san and her team, aren't we?
Right. So you 2 should hurry to where this Kanji-kun is. I'll keep heading to that tower. Based on what you said before, it sounds like my comrades are going that way after all.
Okay. Oh, but...
Oh, right. That would leave you 2 girls alone. Do you want me to go with you? I mean, if you really want me, I'll do it.
Well, I'm suggesting that the 2 girls might want me around, just in case of... Well, just in case. I notice that they both are looking at me with blank expressions. Huh? What's going on? Did I say something weird?
Junpei-san, are you going to be okay on your own?
Are you sure you won't get lost? The town's turned into something like a maze.
Oh, that. Maybe they're the ones worried about me? I wonder how low their opinion of me is right now.
Ha! I'll be fine. Maybe I don't look it, but I've got experience with stuff like this.
Oh, okay. We'll go meet up with the others before heading to that tower.
Please be careful, Junpei-san.
With that, the 2 girls easily leave the food court. They didn't freak out over this bizarre situation at all. Man, high school girls these days sure are tough. I pulled myself together and began rushing towards that Tartarus-like tower. Ever since I became a shadow opera, this is the first time I've encountered a abnormal situation like this. Basically, the last time something like this happened to me was 3 years ago. While I'm running, I think back on what happened back then, and I remember him. Don't you worry about me, man. I got this. Okay. Captive Queen. Interesting. Surprised we're going over to Mitsuru already.
I keep telling you not to do it. They're a real pain, you know?
Hitachi?
Cripes, you never shut up, do you? Just
Show.
shut up, you little shit. Shut up before I cut you down right now. I thought you called me because you needed me. You're the one who's getting impatient. Well, I'm going for a walk.
I guess that's Mitsuru's POV. She's half
Bitch, I
knocked
really
out.
am gonna kill him sooner or later. Hey, switch with me.
Looks like you're awake.
What have you done with the others? Let them go, at once.
So those are your first words after regaining consciousness. I don't think you understand your situation.
I understand that I've been captured by some boorish people at the very least.
We were ambushed in Inaba Pass. We were caught completely off guard. The limousine was sent over the edge, with us inside, and now I find myself here.
Who are you? Is this all you're doing?
How'd they react to Dummy Fiend? I don't know.
That was a pointless question. Even if it is, what are you going to do about it? Jump down off that cross and kill me?
Could give it a try.
Shuji Ikutsuki. Is this revenge for him?
Revenge. A pointless word. What do you think of the previous performance? It must have seemed like something from Ikutsuki's own mind.
Performance?
Don't worry. He's dead. Not just dead, but killed. You must understand. You're a Kirijo.
Are you trying to say that we killed him? But he was...
Yeah, he threw himself off that building. I hear something dripping right next to me. Crimson eyes shine coldly behind a golden mask. White and black liquid swirls around its head. This? A persona? Suddenly it slams the hilt of its sword into my abdomen. The blow sends my mind reeling, but I barely manage to retain consciousness.
Ikutsuki doesn't matter. You're nothing but bait after all.
What?
I've shown them how you've been captured. How touching. Your comrades are gathering one after another.
What are you after? What do you intend to do to my comrades?
Even your calm, collected facade cracks when your little friends are involved. Don't worry. You'll all die together eventually. Not just you, but all life itself. I will destroy this world. Everything will die. And this place will be reborn into a new world. His world. Where only one life remains.
His world? Preposterous. I don't know how you intend to bring this about, but I won't let you create a world like that.
I don't need your understanding. All I will do is grant a boy his wish.
A boy?
That's right. Doesn't it ring a bell, Kirijo? Your desires created that boy and gave birth
no,
to
Mitsuru didn't really have anything to do with it.
What?
Allow me to introduce
He was like
myself.
9 at the time, probably.
My name is Minazuki.
Somewhere around there.
Sho Minazuki. I am the embodiment of your sins.
I am a monument to all your sins.
Just take your time and wait.
Gosh, Gravemind in Halo 2 is such an interesting villain.
Wait!
It's funny that they decided to make him speak in iambic pentameter, just because they thought it'd be cool.
There's nobody around. I hope everyone's okay.
I found you.
Yukon? Oh, thank goodness you're here.
No fake.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I knew you'd be coming here.
Huh?
Yeah, it's the fake.
You ain't Yukon. You're a shadow.
Not bad, anti-shadow suppression weapon. Then again, I never intended to deceive you by taking this form.
Showing up looking like Yukon. What's your game, buddy?
I came to warn you. Where you are is not where you should be.
What are you saying?
Don't get so worked up. Don't you know it? Deep down, you know that you're nothing but trouble to them. If you'd never shown up, this town would have been peaceful. They don't think of you as a friend. You're just a nuisance that brought them to scorn.
Well, that's... But they all accepted me for who I am.
No matter what excuse you give, you're still just a weapon. The tool can never befriend a human, and you will never be accepted by them either.
That ain't true. That can't be.
Man, she's really... Your resolve is not strong at all, Labyrinth. Didn't we go through a whole game about this? You're fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, I was hoping they would do a bit more with that in this game, or sorry, in this story, or the original Arena story, with a Yu's shadow and everything. Because I know they do a little bit with it in the anime, where you see it a little bit. Where it, like, says his inner thoughts or whatever as he's fighting Margaret, that he's afraid of being alone again.
I hope Mitsuru-san and the others are okay. Could you please go right to that tower? We'll head over there too as soon as we can.
Like, he doesn't directly fight it or anything, but, like, you see it, like, his inner thoughts expressed through his shadow during the fight with Margaret or whatever. I don't know. I feel like, well, how long is it supposed to be? Probably not. Because, like, at least not live or on stream or anything. I'll definitely, like, take a look at it, and we can talk about it on Thursday or whatever, but, like, I don't know, I feel like most of the time, there's, like, 2 things that are interesting in the entire state of play, and then they release extended cuts of the trailers on YouTube an hour or 2 later. So, like, what's the point of reacting to it live? We can talk about it on Thursday or whatever, but I don't know. Also, plus, if it's, like, 2 or 3 hours long, that's, like, literally as long as this stream is going to be anyway, so.
I am a weapon. My body is mechanical, and my heart was given to me.
Ooh, Heartful
No
Cry.
matter what I wish I was.
20 games.
Never
Meh.
be human.
Oh.
But you, Kunanan, a member of the Shadow Operatives.
I see. Since you just awakened to your persona, I thought you could be shaken up again. But circumstances have changed. Allowed to change you by force. Now bring on the ring!
I think Heartful Cry does play at some... I think Heartful Cry was the original fighting your friends theme from the original Persona 3 Fez answer. I think that's correct.
You really want to do this, huh?
Makes sense for the
Sorry,
title of
but
the
I
song.
ain't about to hold back.
It is a pretty good song. This is the P3 Fez version that they're playing in the background right now. I think there is a new version of it for a Reload episode, I guess, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. Probably will this weekend. Yeah, I think it's, somebody mentioned it was supposed to start in 3 hours at the start of stream, so I think it's supposed to start at 6 p.m. EST.
Prove it to you. Persona!
I mean, that would put it at 3 p.m. PST, which is like right after people get out of work, kind of, so.
No way. It can't be.
Now, show the true power of an anti-shadow weapon!
Okay.
Final.
It,
A good fight. That was sufficient. My objective has been accomplished.
but yeah, it's supposed to start, I think, in a couple hours here.
I really was a shadow. Labyrinth-san, Ken-kun! Koromaru-san! I'm so glad you're safe. Is something wrong? Nah, I'm okay.
Gotcha, yeah. So it's 6 p.m. EST.
If anything comes up, please feel free to talk to me about it. That is, if you're okay with sharing it with me.
That's Sony, right? That's State of Play. I wonder if they'll be able to claw back or like get people back on board and stuff. Because recently they have kind of had some big L's with Concord and the PlayStation cost PS5 Pro. They've been raked over the coals for both those things. Apparently they lost like they put like $400 million into Concord. My goodness, or more. They lost all of it. They didn't even get like the 1 million they made off sales because they gave everybody refunds. They probably like, I don't know, maybe like a few $100,000, and they spent 400 million. Jeez, oh Pete.
Yeah, I got to wondering what I would do if the real Yukon thought the same way, and that got me all scared. It's difficult to truly believe in other people. Ken-kun? It would be easy for me to say that
yeah,
I'd never
sure.
think that way about you.
Yeah, definitely the resources that were poured into Concord could have been spent better. I don't know. It sounds like there was like a very much they were betting pretty big on Concord, and it was one of those things like, it's so good, it's so big, it's too good to fail. You know, those kind of things. One of those kind of things. Because they thought it would be like their Star Wars, where they could like play around in that universe with like multimedia stuff. Like they had like that whole Netflix show, that miniseries or whatever. That's like, or Amazon or whatever it is, right? And one of the episodes was going to be for Concord. Like they thought it was going to be like a big multimedia IP that they could like do different spin-off games and like merch and different types of media and everything. They thought it was going to be a really big thing for them. And it probably was part of the original cut of the PS5 Pro announcement. But like part of the reason why the PS5 Pro announcement probably didn't look that impressive and like used footage from like games that came out mostly on the PS4 is because they didn't have Concord, and that was going to be probably a major part of that presentation. So, yeah.
But people are weak. They can't help but believe in things that make life easier for them.
I think they also said that Concord's been in development since like technically for like 88 years. Sony bought up the studio that was making it partway through that process, but like, yeah. It was in development for like 8 years. I don't know. I guess maybe if something like that came out like 8 years ago, it probably would have done better. But like, I don't know. It's been 8 years, right? So 8 years ago, Overwatch was still doing pretty well for itself and stuff like that. So now there's a lot more competition. Marvel's got their own hero shooter. That seems like it's going to be, that seems pretty decent. Even like Steam or like Valve is like apparently creating their own spin on a hero shooter, apparently behind the scenes.
That's only deceiving yourself, though. You need to have resolve.
Well, forget redeem themselves. They need to make money, dude. They need to make money. They lost $400 million. I don't care what the size your business is. That's not good. They spent $400 million and didn't make anything from it.
Resolve. If you're worried about the truth, then I believe you should go to him directly and find out how he feels.
They're a business. Forget
Otherwise, you'll
redeeming
never be
themselves.
true
They need
friends.
some wins. They need some wins, some games that do well, something that does well, because goodness gracious, they just lost so much money on that.
Cancun. Oh, I'm sorry for being so impolite. It's easy to tell others to learn unpleasant truths, but it's more like I'm trying to convince myself.
I see. A relationship between two people cannot be formed until they speak their minds to one another. Doing so requires this resolve.
Kutsuki? That sounds like
Who's
a
that?
Kutsuki. Oh, it's Theo. Oh, jeez. Oh, you jump scared me, Theo. I thought you were a Kutsuki for a second. I was like, older man? Who could that be? Where did he come from? My radar didn't detect him at all. Wait, I'm still not detecting him?
Who are you?
Ah, how truly rude of me. My name is Theodore. I didn't intend to eavesdrop on you, but as I wandered in search of cola, I found myself here.
That blue costume. Are you connected to Elizabeth?
Such a vibrant shade of blue. His distinctive clothing looks familiar. Elizabeth, the girl I met during the previous case, who also helped me remember a number of things. She appeared in my dream today earlier, too, and said some deeply meaningful things before disappearing. The man standing before me has an air similar to hers.
My, so you know of my sister.
Labrasan, is this person an enemy? Probably not. Elizabeth helped me realize a ton of stuff, but, well, she came on a little strong sometimes.
Oh? Was she rude to you? She once forced me to eat a large quantity of cinnamon, and I thought my mouth was going to be desiccated forever.
Oh, jeez. Cinnamon challenge, baby. Remember when that was a thing forever ago? The cinnamon challenge? Now we have the Tide Pod challenge. Oh, jeez. Or the devious lick thing, where, like, it was the hot new TikTok trend to steal something from school. Boy, that was a time, huh?
Cinnamon?
Please, don't worry about it. It is merely a bittersweet page from our youths.
Have you guys ever been young? Do they age? I don't think they age.
I see. Oh, right. My name's Labris. This is Ken-kun and Koromaru-san. They're my... Well, it's nice to meet you, Theodore. We're Labris-san's comrades. Comrades.
Thank you for the polite introductions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
That reminds me. I never played that, what was it, Soviet-style Fallout game? Atomic Heart or whatever? The one with the, like, female muscle mommy automatons. Yeah, that one. Maybe we should play that game at some point. Do I own it? I don't think I even own it. Maybe I do.
By the way, on a different subject, has anyone seen my sister Elizabeth anywhere?
Elizabeth? Nah. The last time I saw her was in a dream. I haven't seen her around here.
Is that so? There's something I was meaning to ask her if I managed to find her. I saw traces of cinnamon along the road here, so I thought that she might have come this way.
Elizabeth is here? She said in her dream she was searching for power. What, did Elizabeth just carry cinnamon around in her pocket or something? If she happened to come across this town, well, and it's in such a special situation, wouldn't it make sense that she would come to this tower?
Please forgive me. It seems I've detained you for too long.
What do you think about Alice re-releasing or remastering SMT games going forward? I'd love to branch out into the SMT series rather than just Persona, and Theodore is also a goat. Yeah, I guess I'll have to play with Theodore next time I play Portable. Last time I played the first time I played Portable, even though I picked Femsi, I picked Elizabeth because I just wanted to hang out with Elizabeth. But, I guess I'll have to try Theodore at some point. Maybe when going through for 100%. It's always a robot waifus. Why? Maybe men are scared of real women these days. I don't know. Or maybe it's just you can do a lot of things with robots you can't do with real people in terms of design style and everything. But yeah, I think that it's a good way for them to make money in between larger releases. As long as the quality of the remasters or remakes is kept up, I think it's fine. There's definitely been some things like Persona 3 Portable on Steam and modern platforms was not a good port. I think it's cool that like some of these older SMT games are getting ports or remasters. because a lot of them came out on the PS2, like a lot of the classic ones. Like, I think the one that got leaked was that, like, remake of one of the Ride Out games or whatever, because they accidentally put the achievements on Nocturne or whatever. But yeah, no, it'd be interesting. I am interested in playing some of the older PS2 games and stuff from the SMT series as well, so yeah. I think that, yeah, as long as they keep up the quality and whatever, it's good. Yeah. The Ride Out games, yeah. Yeah, it should be a good time. I know that, like, Atlas really likes Ride Out because they put him in a lot of stuff. Even outside of his own games. So, be interesting to go and check it out. Also, I think aren't his games like some sort of like, are they action RPGs or are they tactics games? I can't remember which. But they're like a different style than a normal like turn-based JRPG, so that's kind of interesting too.
Please do not be alarmed. I have no intention of getting in your way.
Oh, that's right. We need to hurry. Labra-san, shall we get going?
They're action RPGs. Okay. Yeah.
Huh? But
that's kind of interesting.
don't we have to wait for Yukari-san?
Do you remember what that General Teddy said when he showed up on the monitor?
Oh, if we don't fight and win the P1 climax within an hour, the world will end.
Yes, that's why I think it's important we rescue Mitsuru-san and the others as quickly as possible. Yukari-san will be fine. Junpei-san's strong too, after all.
Yeah, I think that, I think it would be a problem if all Atlas did was re-release game that they've already made. Like, if they weren't having new things come out, then it could be a bit of a problem. Because that's like, we're just kind of drawing the well here. Like, we're not making anything new. Like, if they didn't have stuff like, you know, ReFantazio coming out or something like that, then it would be a problem. But I think ports and remasters of older games are generally pretty good. I think people have issues with the re-releases of the games that are enhanced editions for various reasons. Stuff like Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, SMT 5 Vengeance. Usually they add new content and rebalance things, but what content they add and how they rebalance things is not always a positive. And often they come out a few years after the original game has come out, meaning that people often are rebuying a game that they bought like 2 or 3 years ago, which they don't. A lot of people don't find that the content or rebalancing changes are worth rebuying the game for. So interesting. I wonder what the thread is there. How are they connected in that way? Are there references to like the Ride Out games in Persona 1 and 2? I think Persona 1 and 2 has references to another SMT game. Because there's the Investigation Agency, which is like got some characters in it that is from one of the other series, but not sure about references outside of that. Ken-kun seems sure that Yukari-san and Junpei-san will be all right. Is this what it means to believe in others?
All right, let's go. See you, Theodore.
Please, take care. Still, where am I to obtain this cola?
Theodore walks away, mumbling to himself, and then the three of us head into the school building. Okay. Oh, that must be the 4 people that, Rise detected by the entrance to the tower.
Koromaru-san? It would seem there's someone inside this classroom.
Oh.
Sonata-san, we'll get you down at once!
Who? Ken? Thanks for saving me, Ken, Labras, and Koromaru too?
Sorry to barge in on you. I couldn't wait to hear your stories, so I came here.
I'm glad you're so impatient. Sorry about this.
I'm glad you're safe now. Where are the others?
Ah, am I late again? Sorry, guys, my bad.
Fake Junpei.
Oh, hey, Ken and Koromaru. And, Are you Labris?
Junpei-san, it's been a long time. I'm glad you made it here. Did you run into Yukari-san along the way?
Junpei-san, beginning personnel scan. Identified, Junpei Iori. As I thought, he's another of Mitsuru-san's comrades from high school. He's currently listed as a member of the auxiliary staff of the Shadow Operatives.
Glad? You're glad about stealing the limelight from me?
Yeah, fake Junpei. Scanning. Subject confirmed as a shadow.
You're on to me already, huh? Oh well, I wasn't gonna try to hide it anyway.
I've never faced Junpei-san before. Hey, Ken-kun, are you okay with fighting somebody who looks just like one of your buddies? I mean, aren't you afraid? Like, what if that's the real one?
Ken-kun smiles at me. He then explains himself in a tone of voice that makes me feel silly for doubting him.
That's a silly question, Labris-san. Even if it did turn out to be the real Junpei-san, if I'm truly being challenged, then I can never back down.
Truly challenged?
Yes. When it comes down to it, I will stand up and fight for anything I truly believe in, even if I must do so against my own companions.
It's like, yeah, we already did all of this in Persona 3, as the answer. We all fought each other at that point, too. That was dumb. Boy, that sure is dumb. Who's Ken with? I think Ken is just with Koromaru in that as well. Because everybody gets grouped up into groups of 2, except for Fuka, who supports Aegis and Metis, because gameplay reasons. Yeah, because the groups are Yukari and Mitsuru, Junpei and... Is it Junpei and... No, it might be Junpei and... I'm trying to think if Ken is with Akihiko or not. It might be Junpei and Koromaru.
Looks like you're finally learning to talk like that, Ken.
Akihiko-san!
Labris, let me tell you something. Even if the enemy you face is someone you once counted as a friend, in a battle for your beliefs, the bonds formed between true comrades will never break.
Are you trying to bore me to submission? Let's get this over with already. Bring on the rain!
Yeah. Apparently Shadow Junpei in, like,
Selfish rules as always.
in online play is, like, a
normally
menace.
I'd take him on, but let me take a quick break from the fighting for now.
His burst ability as a shadow makes him attack super fast.
Yes, please rest, Sonata-san.
And he has
We
a
can
lot of
handle this.
combos that he can use to juggle opponents.
I can do it too.
Who will it be? I don't know. We'll see here in a sec. Doesn't matter much which. Alright, looks like we're playing as Labris again. That's fine.
Final.
Oh, this song? Okay.
Don't let the Shadow Operative down.
I grab. Okay. I had a bad start, but managed to pull it back. So, how are the Rideout games connected to the Persona games, Jeppo? Or how do we know that they're connected?
Are you alright, Sonata-san?
I wish I could say I was, but I'm pretty exhausted. I won't be able to call on my persona for a while. I guess that cross drains the spiritual energy from whoever's stuck on it.
Weird. The same thing happened to the fake Yukon, too.
It's flowing up. Does that mean it's being collected somehow? What in the world is that?
There's something else that I've noticed. Everyone in Inaba, aside from us Persona users, has vanished. Doesn't that remind you of the Dark Hour and Tartarus?
Mostly references. Okay. References in Persona 1 and 2?
That's ominous.
Or are there
If I
references
remember right
in
from
the
last
future
time we
games
were
I've
here,
missed?
The enemy was trying to turn personas into shadows and collect their power. And we know all too well what happens when shadows gather in Tartarus.
Sonata-san, immediately after we reached Inaba, we were attacked by someone who looked very similar to Ikutsuki.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for him when I play the games. Either when they come to PC or before then. Probably when they come to PC.
Ikutsuki? That's impossible. We saw him.
Yes, though I don't
Be
know
good
if
to
it
keep
was
up with
really him.
releases, even if
But
they are
one of the
re-releases.
Persona users from Inaba, Naoto-san, knew about Ikutsuki.
The detective, huh? So they're running around out there too.
Indeed. I wanted to find an explanation to this situation as soon as possible, so we shared what we knew with each other.
This is their town. No matter how much we might try to stop them, they have the right to protect this place. Mitsuru knows that at least. Oh, it seems like she was trying to bear the entire burden herself again. And they're all incredibly skilled, too. If we can meet up with them, we'll be able to solve this case that much quicker. You made the right call, Ken.
Thank you.
Ikutsuki, huh? If he's really behind this, then we're at even more of a disadvantage. Sorry, Ken, but let me make sure I've got it all straight.
Now that Akihiko-san has recovered his senses somewhat, we both explained the sequence of events that we've experienced up to this point.
So we fell right into the enemy's trap and got ourselves captured. How careless of us.
By the way, Sonata-san, how have Mitsuru-san and the others been? I haven't seen them in a while.
I hadn't seen her in a long time till I got back either. Don't worry, she hasn't changed at all. If anything, she seemed even more dreadful.
I see. I don't know if I should feel relieved or worried. What, does Mitsuru-san scare you too? She's always really nice to me.
Oh, she is nice, but she is also very scary.
You just don't know how frightening she can be. Try getting hit with that kick of hers. You won't eat normally for a week.
She's very intense. And that's coming from me. Now that I think about it, I can't believe she was just a high school student when we met. Huh. If that's the case, then I'll try asking her to start being nicer to you two.
No. Don't do that.
You don't have to get so flustered, you know?
These two have been so calm and rational when confronted with the fake Junpei-san. Seeing them so distraught over the thought of this, I can't help but laugh. Akihiko-san and Ken-kun smile with embarrassment. Urmara-san walks on uncoolly, as if this was no concern of his. It must be really difficult to express your true feelings. Alright, that was a fun chapter. A lot happened. The Odd Couple? Okay. I guess we'll go see what's up with Yukari. Oh, it's Yukari and Teddy. That's why it's called The Odd Couple. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah! Is this really Sensei's school? It looks even weirder than it did before.
Yikes, this is really bad. I haven't seen anything like this since 3 years ago.
Even from up close, it's strikingly similar to Tartarus. A nest of death where shadows roam free, and Tower of Darkness built to summon death itself. That's not all. Strange markings line the ground and walls all the way from the gates to the school building itself. Posters have been put up on the walls and even in the windows, oddly matching the eeriness of the building.
There's a bunch of posters up. It kind of reminds me of a school festival. The Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
That's Sensei! Sensei is so strong, kind, and a reliable leader. And over here's Chie-chan. She trains a ton every day, and she eats a ton too.
Teddy points out the different posters one after another and happily tells me about his friends. Seeing him like this, I got a sense of how much he values his friendships with these people. They must be a great bunch of people.
Huh? There's a poster of Mitsuru Senpai too? The imperious queen of executions.
What's wrong, Yuka-chan? What about Mid-chan?
Oh, it's nothing. I just
Oh,
remember
geez.
something that happened during our school trip.
Does that mean that the execution on the school trip is canonical? If it's being referenced here in Persona 4 Arena? That they got caught?
Oh, an execution, huh? Well, I know what that's like.
Huh? Have you done that to someone before?
Nah, it was done to me. And I see Hammer to repay me for my innocent curiosity. Just remembering it gives me the chilly willies.
Oh, I can imagine that. Talking to you reminds me of someone I know. There's an idiot in our group, too.
Oh, lucky me. I found Yucatan.
Junpei?
This should be the real one. Right? I'm surprised to see the next face. Wait a sec. I have to consider what happened with that copy of Mitsuru-san senpai from earlier. Wearing a baseball uniform for some reason. Could this be another fake? I put some distance between us and knock an arrow.
Hold it right there. I told Junpei to wait for me at the station. What are you doing here?
Hey, wait a second. That's no way to greet your old friend. You're supposed to get emotional. Oh, wait. Are you another monster, Yukari?
A monster? Me? Wait, so are you the real Junpei?
Ugh, he reeks of sweat. Seriously, can't you have some consideration for the people who have to smell you? He's real.
Gee, that's a harsh burn. Come on, think of other people.
Huh?
Whoa, aren't you the guy who was on TV earlier? Why are you with Yucatan?
Why? Because I'm Yuka-chan's knight in fuzzy armor, obviously. In other words, we share a pledge of eternal love.
Eternal love?
Yuka-chan, do you know this weirdo with a beardo?
What is up
Whoever
with
he
the
is, I
beard?
don't think he's a fake.
Are Japanese guys not allowed to have beards?
Yeah, I know him. You seem energetic as always, Junpei.
Oh, is that what's going on here? Wait, don't be ridiculous. I'm obviously the real me.
I can tell. I can kind of tell too. That baseless confidence in himself. Yeah, it's probably the real Junpei.
Well, I'm glad you're safe, and sorry, I told you to wait at the station. But then I heard that Mitsuru-senpai and the others are in danger.
Nah, it's cool. I was kind of wandering around too. But wait, they've been captured? Seriously?
Yeah, about that.
For real?
What? Junpei, you ran into Rise-chan and Yuki-chan? Were they all right?
Yep, totally fine. Man, school chicks these days are really tough. By the way, who are you anyway? Aren't you that, what was it, General Teddy?
How dare you! It's outrageous that you treat me the same as that fake.
I like how the
I'm
bear
the
puns are
one,
so casual.
the adorable Teddy.
Well, yeah. I don't intend to push too many questions on the poor guy, but Teddy's existence is something of a mystery. What I do know is that he's an Inaba persona user. He's not an enemy.
The General Teddy from the broadcast appears to be a copy of Teddy here. Teddy's a persona user from this town, and he's looking for his friends.
Huh? You can use a persona? I figured you were nothing but a walking costume.
Grr, how rude. I'm not just an empty suit. I have a persona, and I have something inside, too. Look.
Inside? Teddy suddenly does the zipper. Huh? That's removable?
Hello, everyone.
Whoa, white guy.
Right, I forgot. I forgot that that clip exists. I forgot. Right, I forgot that that's a meme. What's going on here? The sudden appearance of this young kid inside the suit is startling. Actually, even before that.
There really is something inside.
I worked hard to grow this body because I wanted to score with a girl. Nice to meet you, Junpei.
Oh, your Japanese is a little off, though. You make a costume, not grow it. Do you understand? Make.
He
not
thinks he's a
grow.
foreigner because of the blonde hair and blue eyes. Oh, no, Junpei. You're the one who doesn't understand here, unfortunately.
Stop talking like an idiot, Junpei. But wow, I figured you were empty too.
I'm sorry, did I surprise you, Yuka-chan?
Ugh, this is starting to break my brain. I'm sorry to ask you this once you took it off, but can you just keep your costume on for now?
Aw, but I just came out. Ooh, but this must mean that you like my bear skin better. Ta-da! Look, look! It's original flavor Teddy again! So don't hold back! Ladies and other ladies, start your snugglins!
Come on, guys, enough playing around. Let's go. We have to hurry and find the others.
Huh? Oh, right.
Go, go, go!
Okay. Just when we're about to go inside, Teddy suddenly stops and stands up straight. Does his keen nose really work when he's wearing that costume? Oh wait, if anything, that costume is as real as his nose, isn't it?
Huh? But I'm already picking up on someone. The rest are shadows.
Yeah, I'm not even questioning his sneezing anymore either. Is this someone he mentioned related to Mitsuru-senpai, Rakihiko-senpai, or the others? Teddy runs off, still sneezing. We take a side path to make a detour around the school building and see a gymnasium up ahead. Entrance door is covered by a poster of a boy labeled the Beefcake Emperor. That name. It's Kanji Tatsumi, isn't it?
This is Kanji. He loves manly battles and is really good at grabbing people and stabbing things.
This poster's giving me bad vibes. I don't want to charge in without a plan and run into this guy. Let's look for another way in, maybe.
Don't be stupid. Someone's here, right? Come on, we're going in.
Yeah, it should be, based off of the E4 storyline, it should be Fuka.
Finally, you showed up! Hello, boys! I've been waiting forever and ever for you. Especially you, slugger.
Just to be clear, you don't know this guy, right?
No! He's got no business calling me out like a designated hitter.
Hey,
Teddy,
that was a good one.
That's your friend, right? Why don't you snip him and see if he's one of those fakes?
I don't have to. That's definitely a fake. If Kanji really liked you, he'd be stuttering and baking you treats instead of talking like that.
Oh, I've got a treat for you. It's in my fists. I can't wait to show it to you. Bring on the ring!
And Kanji just said he's gonna fish this Junpei.
All right, you guys go in there and fight him. I'll cheer you on from over here.
Don't be a wuss. You're fighting too. Let's deal with this quickly.
You're not going to beat me down that easily. Here we go, dammit!
We'll play as Junpei.
Finally!
We're not gonna lose.
Really? This is easy.
Yeah, usually you can't get Junpei's 10 home runs in one round. It usually takes till the second round. So we probably won't really see his home run thing come into play here too much. Although I'm at 9 right now. But by the time I hit him with another combo finisher to get another run, he's gonna be dead, so. Yeah. Is it 15? I think it's 10. Maybe it's 15
So just
runs.
to be clear,
It's
I
like 10 or
didn't even
15
wanna go in
runs
here,
to get like a
alright?
super state
So
for
this is all on
Junpei.
you guys.
Huh? I'm sensing that's someone through there. Junpei, hurry and open this.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Huh? This is Escapade. Fuka!
Seriously? Whoa.
Fuchan! I'll save you! I'm a-comin'! Fuchan, are you okay? Wake up! I'd better give you the bereth of life!
Really? Puns right now?
Feather dropkick!
Yuka-chan, I was just joking!
This isn't the time for jokes! Fuka, can you hear me? We've come to rescue you!
Ah, are you coming too?
Yukari-chan and Junpei-kun, did you rescue me?
Sorry we're late, but you're gonna be okay now.
Hey, Fuka. It's been a while, huh? And now that we're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Grr! Who would do such a thing to Fuchan? I'll never forgive them!
Thank you too, Teddy. But have you seen Mitsuru-senpai? And...
She's really exhausted. You shouldn't try to move for a while. It doesn't look like the others are around here.
We have to rescue them. I couldn't do anything.
All right, well, let's let Fuka rest here while we go on. We just have to rescue Akihiko-san and Mitsuru-senpai, right?
Just Mitsuru. Akihiko's good to go for now.
We can't leave Fuka alone here. What if another fake shows up like before?
Oh, right.
Alrighty, I'm volunteering to stay behind.
You will?
Leave it to me.
That's a bad
I can
idea.
use a persona, and I'm the
How else
best
can
at
we tell?
escorting ladies.
How else can we tell if somebody's a shadow or not?
Well, if you're that confident, maybe we should leave this to him. I'm counting on you, Sir Teddy. Be her knight.
Junpei pats Teddy on the back. Teddy smiles proudly and gives him a thumbs up. These two are starting to act like they've been partners for years.
Teddy, are Yukun and the others here too?
Huh. From what Junpei told us, Rise-chan and Yuki-chan left Junes to look for Kanji and Nao-chan. But if they notice what's happened to the school, I'm sure they'll end up here.
I see. If Rise-chan's with them, then there's no need to worry. Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, please go on ahead and save the others. I'll remain here with Teddy. I'll contact you all with my persona once I've recovered a little. Please, just give me a little time.
Okay.
Hey, Junpei! Stop going so far ahead! It's bad enough that I can't really see that far.
Seriously, this hallway goes on forever. You think it's time for a nostalgic replay of Junpei's Believe It or Don't?
What? Hey!
There are many strange things in this
Oh,
world.
gosh.
Imagine, if you will, a boys' baseball team, led by the handsome coach Junpei. What you'll hear next is a true story, a tale of mystery and fear.
Feather punch!
Oh.
Knock it off, you know I hate that
Yes.
story stuff. And when did you start coaching kids?
Perfect response. Somebody teasing you, punching them in the stomach.
Ow, will you stop hitting me? Didn't I tell you I coach a kids team, and I'm surprisingly good at it?
Yeah, I don't know. Stuff like that, like the tsundere thing of like the tsundere thing of just hitting the guy or whatever. It rubs me the wrong way a lot of the time. I don't know. There's just like a lot of that stuff where it's like, this kind of sucks. Where it's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't like the idea that it's an appropriate response or a funny response to punch somebody because they're being annoying to you or because they said something inappropriate, you know? Instead of just like ignoring them or cutting ties with them, the correct response is apparently to slap them or punch them or kick them.
Is that why
Like,
you
what?
reek of sweat? Do you ever wash that shirt?
What kind of slob do you take me for? And you're one to talk. You're wearing some pretty funky clothes yourself.
I have a reason for this, jeez. I knew I should have changed.
Dead end, huh? Well, I guess we better go on in through here.
The room is behind the door is filled with tons of monitors and sound equipment. The professional-grade equipment isn't what you expect to find in an ordinary school's announcement room. This looks more like a studio in a real TV station.
This is creepy. But maybe this is where General Teddy is making his broadcasts from.
The monitors suddenly flash to life and illuminate the room. What's going on? The screen in front of us is showing us a location that we both recognize.
The Moonlight Bridge.
A gigantic suspension bridge connecting Iwatodai and the main man-made port island. Camera zooms in on the bridge's main tower. Oh, right, I guess it's up there.
Yucatan, is that?
I guess we have to save her.
But how? Are we gonna head all the way back to Iwatodai?
There's no reason to worry about things
Big
like
Akiko.
that. After all, this place is your final destination. Doesn't it bring back memories? You fought those artificial persona users on that bridge. It was a conflict of burning passion. There was one simple rule. Power decides all. Now, try and fulfill my innermost desire. Bring on the ring!
Hey, Yucatan. I know this is a fake Akihiko-san, but isn't that the kind of thing he's normally ranting about?
Maybe, but this isn't the time to talk about stuff like that. We can't lose no matter who we're up against.
Oh, are you on fire, Yucatan? All right, I'm getting pumped too. Let's go for a grand slam!
Yeah, I'll just keep playing as Junpei. I do like playing as Junpei. Yukari's not bad, but Junpei is fun to play as.
Final.
I'm cheering for you today, so don't lose your head.
Counter. Ooh. Anything I would want from the state of play? I'd like them to hopefully say, hey, P6 is in development, because we know P6 is in development, so if they would just say it and give us like a logo or something, that'd be nice, along with a tentative release date of like 2026 or something, or 2027 even.
Whew. That was a really good copy of Akihiko-san,
I don't know if they'd do that for a state of play, but it'd be nice. That, and I'd like them to reveal the Rideout games, since we already know that those are going to be a thing apparently on Steam since the Achievement Leak. I'd like them to hopefully tell us, hey, those are going to be a thing. They're going to be something. They're going to come out early next year or something. Keep an eye out for that. Those are the two things I'd like to see. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much fine. I guess we'll see if anything interesting comes out of it. I know there's nothing like, there's not a series or anything that I particularly want Sony to bring back. Except for maybe outside of like, what is it called? Yeah, the Infamous series. Those were pretty interesting games. I'd like to see that style of game come back again. So that's like one series I guess I'd like to see come back is the Infamous series, but other than that, I don't really have anything too much that I want out of Sony or its subsidiaries that I can think of off the top of my head. Junpei looks relieved as he watches the fake Akihiko-senpai melt, but something's bothering me. Why did that fake mention that we fought people using artificial personas on that bridge? Is it just a coincidence? Crap, this isn't the time to be thinking about things like this. We have to save Aigis.
Wait a second. Hey, Junpei, is that really the Moonlight Bridge in Iwatodai?
It's not like there's any other Moonlight Bridge, is there?
But remember how we found Club Escapade in this school earlier? That might mean... Junpei, open that door!
Huh? This, gotcha.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Heartful cry again.
I'll save you, Agus. Yucatan, do me a favor and catch her.
Got it. Persona!
Yeah, for some reason, major locations from the P3 stuff has been showing up inside this messed up, like, tower or whatever. There's even the entrance to Tartarus that you see at one point in the story, at least in the P4 story. Moonlight Bridge is also a thing. Club Escapade is a thing. I think there may have been one other location that showed up in the P4 story, but I can't remember. I don't think it's actually a portal. It's more of a recreation of that space.
Agus, are you okay?
Junpei-san and Yukari-san, where am I? I'm sorry. If I'd been better prepared, I would have been able to keep everyone safe.
Come on, it's okay. We still need to hurry and rescue everyone else, though.
Considering the situation, it would appear we were used as bait to lure
Holy
you all
cow,
here.
that Foley of the wind sound is way too loud. I get that's supposed to be loud because they're supposed to be high up, because they apparently crucified, I guess, at the top of the bridge there, but...
I immediately lost consciousness after falling off the cliff, but I do remember something.
What's that?
I sensed that someone was close by. That must have been the person who's behind this entire case.
The culprit? Agus, did you see what he looked like?
No, Yukari-san. But I did sense something odd about that person.
Oh, show, yeah.
I'm sure that it was a resonance of a plume of dusk. Huh?
What? What's a plume of dust thing again?
Sorry, can't hear you over the wind, Junpei.
Simply put, a plume of dusk is what can grant a heart to machines such as myself.
Does that mean the culprit has a plume of dusk with him?
Oh, right. Machines don't work in the dark hour, so you have to stick these plumes of dusk into them, right?
Then is the perpetrator using a motorcycle or something like Mitsuru-senpai's?
No, that was not the reaction of a plume of dusk being loaded into an electronic device. It was obviously the wavelength of a heart like mine.
So, what does that mean? Is the kidnapper a robot like you, I guess?
That is what I cannot figure out. The reading itself was definitely that of a human, after all.
I'm starting to get confused. What's going on here?
Thinking about it now won't do us any good.
Yeah,
Let's
this is
make
kind of
sure
useless
everyone's
dialogue,
rescued
because we
before
already know
discuss it
about
anymore.
show.
Don't worry.
I guess
There's
maybe...
no way we can
well,
lose against most
no, because you
enemies
have to
as
play
long
through the
as we
P4
stick
story,
together.
I think, to get to access to the P3 story. So you already know that show has a plume of dusk inside of him.
Thank you. You're absolutely correct.
All right, let's go then. But, which way?
You hear me? Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, can you hear me?
Fuka, are you okay now?
Yukari-chan, thank goodness. Teddy is helping me to strengthen my search ability. I had a vague idea of where you're all located, but I didn't have the strength to communicate with you on my own.
Jeez. When Penny sneezes, it cuts through my head like a knife. Hey, aren't there any volume controls? My inner ears are ringing.
My nose is at its limit.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this short. I sense Lavras near you, Yukari-chan. I think Yukun and his friends are with her too, but I sense something large there too. It's possible that they're in combat.
My sister is here? Where is she?
Directly ahead of where you are. You should be able to reach them in no time.
The Foley is so loud. Why do they make that wind noise so loud in comparison to everything
We'll
else?
head there immediately as well. Please be...
There's a door on the other side. That must be it.
Okay, let's go. Will you be all right, Agus?
My systems are not all at standard parameters, but they are steadily recovering.
We all nod to each other and begin going across the Moonlight Bridge. Because the handrails and the bridge girders are twisted oddly, the roadway is wavy as well, making it hard to make progress on. The fog is thinner out here than inside the building, and that green light of the moon casts our shadows on the ground.
This kind of brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? Kind of like reliving a page from our youth, isn't it?
don't be ridiculous. There's no way it would all fit on a single page.
I agree. This place is deeply important to me. It's also where everything started. I cannot let my feelings from that time go to waste. That is why we cannot yield, no matter what.
What we want to protect and being unable to yield. Memories of similar feelings come flooding back to me. We all made choices back then, and took control over the time we have now. For the sake of that, we can't allow ourselves to lose here. Okay. That was an interesting chapter. A lot happening in these chapters. Sounds like we're probably got like, we probably have like one more chapter and then everybody's gonna link up. Yeah, because it looks like there's not much of a branching path until we get like all the way down here. Which, if we're looking up, that's probably Mitsuru and maybe Theodore or something? Yeah. Because probably what it is Mitsuru's line will be dragged all the way down here once we rescue her. And then I'm guessing that this is somebody else over here. Probably maybe Theodore or something. And then this is back over to the main timeline. So, how are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Got about another half an hour or so. All right, let's see how far, if we can get through this one then. Minute. Back with the other group. See if we can get to the point where everybody meets up.
I'll be sure to return the favor with my fists.
Is that gunfire I hear? The sounds ring out continuously as if battle is taking place nearby. We run this direction the sounds are coming from. Fake, I guess, maybe? Yeah, because he hears the entrance of Tartarus.
What is this place? It doesn't feel like anywhere else. Sonata-san, this...
Talk about having bad taste. Whoever's doing this really wants this to be the entrance to hell.
This is the entrance hall to that tower. Tartarus. 3 years ago, we would gather here day after day to challenge the seemingly infinite labyrinth. We lost and gained so much here. A number of emotions flicker through my mind.
Mitsuno-san!
Labrys's voice echoes across the hall. I turn to look and see Mitsuru's up on a cross in the corner of the room. Oh, I guess maybe I was wrong. I thought the line would be Mitsuru, but I guess not. Because we're already rescuing her here, so...
Mitsuno-san, we'll get you down at once!
So, who's fighting? It sounds like...
Look out!
Fake, I guess.
Confirming the presence of additional targets for elimination. Seriously, you keep coming one after another.
I guess.
Oh, there should be no problem. You can stay here and watch while I deal with them. It should take no time at all.
The P4? There are other people who have apparently been fighting Aegis, rather, this fake Aegis when we showed up.
Gyokun!
Akihiko-san! Labrys!
Master?
Labrys is here too?
I immediately understand the situation. The rules of the fights here state that the battles must be one-on-one. It's either a red pillar surrounding you and his friends, and the fake Aegis. Most likely you have been fighting Aegis while protecting Yosuke and Chie, who are already exhausted. Battle itself is one-on-one, but there's no rule saying you can't attack your opponent's companions if they have to be in the ring at the same time. It looks like it's fair game to attack us as well. Seriously, these rules that are only convenient for the enemy are really starting to get on my nerves. The situation, though. Persona users of Inaba, their skills and abilities are far beyond the ordinary. I think they would be cornered this badly.
What's going on? You did this, didn't you?
As Labrys slashes out in confusion and anger, the shadow taking Aegis' form answers with a twisted smile.
Of course I did, sister. I am a weapon. It is my mission to follow orders and eliminate all targets. Now, sister, why are you getting in my way?
Get in your way?
As you may have guessed, I am a duplicate of Aegis. But I am such an exact copy of her specifications that I may as well be the real thing. I will carry out my master's orders.
I cannot comprehend why you, a fellow machine, are trying to prevent me from carrying out my task.
I think I do like this older version of the boss battle music than some of the Reload boss battle music. I don't know, something about it works a little bit better for me. Maybe it's the guitar. But I do think that like it's overused in the original Persona 3 phase because they use it for all, like, I think if I remember correctly, they use it for not only Strega but also the Tartarus bosses and the like Full Moon bosses, if I remember correctly. They needed like another couple of themes, like one for the mini bosses in Tartarus and one more maybe for Strega specifically. I think this works pretty well for like the monthly like bosses though. Or you could even make this the mid boss one and maybe make one specifically for the Full Moon bosses.
You're a tool, just as I am, sister. Unfortunately, you were stolen in the previous battle. And now, we must be enemies. The Shadow Operatives control you, while I take my orders from my master. Isn't that the only real difference between us?
That ain't true. I'm doing this of my own free will.
Free will? Is that what you base your argument on? Our memories are nothing but data, ones and zeros in our minds. How can you prove that what you know is true? That your mind wasn't written over?
A straightforward claim with the cold logic of a machine. This isn't good. I guess it's probably the closest person to Labras. And like the fake said, if we really wanted to use Labras as a weapon, we could probably manipulate her memories to some extent. On top of that, there's no way to prove to Labras that we've never done something like that to her. Damn, what a move. Labras' faith in us must be...
Hey, Labras!
Sonata-san, let's leave this to her. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Ken has his eyes fixed on Labras, even as he calls out to me. I see. You guys have just met, but they've already formed a bond through whatever battles they've faced so far. They believe in one another.
Yeah, sorry about that. You're right. I should trust in her.
Sister, friendship and trust means nothing to the likes of us. Yet you still attempt to fight me.
You're wrong. I'm an anti-shadow weapon, too. I can understand what you're saying, but there's something I'm even more sure of. Igus told me that going through the joy and pain of different things made her into who she is now. I remember that. And now I remember that the reason why I can stand here and fight you is thanks to all our sisters who died to make me who I am. Those are painful memories. But if I forgot them, I wouldn't exist. That's what I'll fight for. This pain ain't made up. These memories are my own that I formed with everybody else. They aren't fake. They're my heart.
Labras.
Labras. Understood.
What, no Labras from, what, we only get 2 Labrases? Instead of 3? The fake Igus calls out into thin air. This creature, Olympus Shadow, has a master? Who in the world could she be calling out to?
Testing, testing. What's this? A dumb old machine calling me up? What nerve? I'm a busy bear.
Forgive me, but I have a favor I must ask of you.
Huh?
Please lift the barriers on this battlefield and allow these people to come inside.
Huh? You want to let us in?
I want to fight them. I wish to crush all their bonds before my sister's very eyes.
What?
Oh, for Pete's... When you make a copy of a real person, the copy gets all the quirks of their personality, too. Ah! Well, rather than getting persona fragments from those dried-up old husks, you might get fresher ones from those guys.
Persona fragments?
Oh, did I say too much? Anyway, let's have a ring change!
You! Are you alright?
Yosuke-kun. Chie! Thank you for inviting us in before your battle concluded. But we're not gonna show you any mercy.
There is no need to thank me. I'm about to eliminate all of you right now, after all.
Time for me to make a comeback as well. This is a grudge match now.
You guys seem a little different from what I was expecting you to be, but I won't be fooled. I'll protect everyone with all my strength.
Oh, we're definitely playing as Labyrinth here, for sure. Alright. Let's see how this goes, shall we?
Final.
This song. Okay. It's interesting you can see like a glitch effect on some of the background stuff. Because it's a fake, obviously. But it's interesting that's like a static effect, like from the TV stuff.
Nerve-wracking match. Congratulations.
That's another fun song, battle song from Persona 3.
Looks like we won.
You don't need to look at me like that. Either way, we only have a limited lifespan.
What do you mean?
We were created for the sole purpose of fighting you. Once that duty has been carried out, all we have left to do is expire.
Fighting is your duty.
I will not bid you good luck. I wish for my master to emerge victorious, if possible.
With that, the fake Aegis loses all cohesion, falling into a dark puddle on the floor. Eventually, that begins to flow upward, like a film of syrup being poured in reverse until it completely disappears. It's interesting how much agency fake Aegis had, both in the P4 storyline and here in the P3 storyline. She was a bit more independent and, like, willing to taunt or torment her adversaries here. We watch this process to the very end while we think about our troubles. Koromaru, who had been sitting at our feet, runs off. That's right, this isn't time to be all sentimental. We have to rescue Mitsuru.
Master!
Thank you, Akihiko-san. That was too close.
Huh? What's a dog doing here? I mean, he's adorable, but...
Sorry for causing you such trouble. It seemed like you were facing quite a difficult fight.
Ooh, I'm ashamed to call myself your student.
No, I should be thanking you. I'm sorry if you were all worried.
Nah, that's not it. When we got to this weird room, we found Mitsuru-san up on a cross. So Chie and I rushed over to get her down, but there was somebody there.
It wasn't the fake Aegis?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see a face, but the voice sounded like a guy.
You didn't see his face? How far away could he have been?
Well, he was kind of standing in the shadows. And the moment I saw his red eyes, my whole body froze up like I was petrified or something.
That's right. When I went in to save them, I was attacked by a persona I've never seen before.
Red eyes. And a persona?
That doesn't make sense. Previously, the enemy said himself that he doesn't have a persona. Doesn't this mean there's someone else helping him? Someone with a persona. Powerful enough even to overwhelm even you? Sarah was here. Perhaps she knows something.
This thing's not coming apart. What gives? It was easy enough to get Akihiko-san off of his. I'm not having any luck either. Damn it, why? Mitsuru-san, please wake up!
What's wrong, Koromaru? Is someone there?
Someone's coming this way.
Oh.
It can't be. You're...
So I wasn't seeing things.
Shuji Akutsuki. An unforgettable betrayal. An unfathomable insanity. Seeing him again, the spitting image of when I last saw him, Brings back what he said. The death of everything. But also the beginning. 3 years ago, he made extreme sacrifice to put an end to his plans. This mean he has come crawling out of hell to torment us once again? Yeah, what is up with that, huh? Why is Akutsuki back? Huh? What is up with that? I feel like it's gotta be a fake, right? Even Sho said he was dead. Alright, let's see what's up with that then. That'll probably be a good place to leave off of for today. If we can find out what the heck is going on with Akutsuki.
Shuji Yakutsuki.
Ah, Akihiko and Ken. It's been a while. Are you enjoying this?
I can't tell if it's the same voice actor as the original or not.
You!
I don't think it is.
So you were the one behind this after all.
Now don't glare at me like that.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the same guy.
This is the perfect place for our reunion.
Or it's not the same voice actor as the original English voice actor.
The one you're taking great pains to find will be the one giving you great pains. Or something like that.
It's not bad, but definitely not the same guy. Shuji Akutsuki. Without waiting for us to respond, he continues to speak.
We're finally reunited, and I don't even rate a hello? Or do you not want to speak to someone you killed? Is that it?
I mean, you threw yourself up a building, dude. I had nothing to do with that.
Killed?
Ah, you must be the 5th generation weapon Labrys. Poor thing. Didn't they tell you? That's right. They killed me. Of course, since I'm standing right here, I guess they almost killed me would be more precise.
That's ridiculous! You're the one who lied to us and tried to kill us!
Calm down, Ken. He destroyed himself. He can't possibly still be alive. Who are you really?
Oh, how cruel. Here I am, talking right before your eyes, and you still won't believe it. Why don't we ask the 3 who just arrived what they think of this?
Kutsuki! No way!
How are you?
Don't be fooled, everyone. I can feel it. What's standing there is...
Indeed, that is not Ikutsuki-san. He's a fake, created by a shadow.
Just a foolish trick. That's what I thought.
Ah, well, you're a piece of junk, but you have a good nose, huh? You could have let me play around for a little while longer.
It's Sho, yeah. With the sudden change in mannerisms and a few muttered words, the thing taking on Shuji Akutsuki's appearance crumbles. Behind the melting figure stands another person who had not been there a moment ago. Appears to be a young man, around the same age as Yukon and his friends. Appears to be Asagami High, uniform is tied around his waist. What does this mean? Is he another student of the school? A pair of scars across his face, and he smirks while toying with the 2 swords he carries at his waist.
Who are you?
So everybody connected to Kirijo's here, huh? The looks on your faces are hilarious. You talk the big talk, but deep down, you were totally freaking out over old Ikutsuki-chan. I couldn't see your faces in person last time, though. You remember, don't you? It was when I took control of that scrap like the puppet it is.
You were behind the abduction of Labrys then.
Yeah, it was a crazy performance, huh? That weapon took a lot of whipping. You need an introduction or something? My name's Sho Minazuki, and I'm behind all this. Welcome to my world, Kirijo lackeys.
Sho... Minazuki?
Sho Minazuki. That name sounds familiar. It was in the data that Kikuno-san gave me before we descended on this town. A name from Shuji Kutsuki's files. It seems this young man has a connection to Ergo research after all.
What is the meaning of this? What are you setting us all up like this for?
Huh? What are you whining about, you little shit? I was letting you have some fun. It's a little entertainment. Oh, and I guess I do have a score to settle with you. Ikutsuki was my dad, after all.
Dad? That's impossible.
You're lying! He didn't have any kids!
Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna kill you all.
The young man draws his swords and the light glints off them. His eyes gleam with glee, the mania of madness. But this man, he's the one behind this entire case.
Toying with people and hurting them like this. What are you trying to accomplish?
Huh?
I've had enough. If you're hurting from your dad being killed, I get that. But is this the only way you can deal with it?
Labrys.
Mitsuru-san's people are risking their lives to try to end this tragedy themselves. They're doing their best to take responsibility for what happened. And I already know that your Ikutsuki guy lied to Mitsuru-san, betrayed them, and...
Shut up, you goddamn puppet! You've never even met him, so enough with your shit! Or what? You gonna lecture me like you're a real person? What a joke.
You bastard!
But don't get the wrong idea now. I already told you that I don't give two shits about Ikutsuki. He used me and threw me away, that asshole. It doesn't matter. See, all you bastards are in my way. Every single living thing is in my way. Every goddamn thing!
What are you talking about?
Speaking a little bit on the audio there.
I'm insane? It's this world that's insane. All this bullshit about the power of friendship and close bonds and whatever.
The in voice actor's putting on a pretty good performance here. You can hear him like getting like farther away and like closer to the microphone. He's probably gesturing and stuff as he's doing this.
Garbage, trash, bastards, die! Just go away forever, goddammit! I'll get rid of every last one of you. I'll annihilate you along with this entire world.
It's an interesting direction. I don't know. The direction is a little off. It's a little bit softer than I would have thought for a character like this with his intonation. But he's definitely giving it his all for this role. My head hurts. I wonder why. I sense a resonance of a plume of dust from the young man, and it's giving off emotion. Hatred? No. Sadness? He wants the world, but at the same time he rejects it. This intense mixture of solitude with despair and yearning. I felt this.
What? I know this emotion.
Labrys?
He doesn't truly hate the world. What he really feels is... Labrys-san, look out!
Koromaru-san tackles me and I fall sideways. A knife is vibrating in the floor right where I'd been standing only a second ago.
Don't say another word, you failure. What a drag. I'm tired of this. Well, I've already got enough Persona fragments anyway.
Persona fragments? Wait, do you mean...
So, it's time to get the real show started. Here's a question for you. What do you think this is?
Is that the remote Ikutsuki was using when he controlled Aigis?
Is it? You tell me. We never saw it too close to him. Saw it too closely.
Activating the anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys!
I feel something snap within me. Suddenly, I lose control over my entire body. At the same time, my consciousness begins to fade, as if I'm being painted over by something else. It's the infernal device that took over my body and forced me to hurt the others, just like the other day. It gnaws at my mechanical body, and all my self-control begins to slip away.
Labrys!
Labrys!
This is fun! Oh, by the way, I didn't stick a device in it or anything to do this. A weapon is there to be controlled. So, of course, there's a remote control. It's been built into that thing from the very beginning. I told you I'd destroy everything, right? Friendship, what a joke. One push of a button, and it all means nothing!
Sister, please pull yourself together.
I scream internally at myself to stop, but my arm swings its axe at Aigis and sends her flying away.
Now! You just won't die, will ya? That's not good enough!
Damn it!
Koromaru-san and leaps at Sho and tries to snatch the box away from him. Yukun and his friends follow, but Sho deals with them all in a single strike. Oh, he's strong.
Not one of you's coming to help, huh? You couldn't anyway. My remote controller's more of a remote control her.
Oh my gosh, that's so stupid.
Kidding! Now, Labrys, kill the scion of Kirijo first. You specialize in tearing apart your companions, right?
Joe jumps from back to a safe distance and sends me an order to do just that. My legs move against my will and send me towards the crucified Mitsuru-san.
No, I'm not your puppet. I have a heart of my own.
A heart? Like I give a crap. You want me to erase all that too, then?
He manipulates the small box again with a raucous laugh. The power restraining me intensifies. I can feel myself slipping away against the torrent of commands blasting into my mind. The blade of my axe is against the cross Mitsuru-san is bound to.
Stop, please! No! Labrys!
Bro, why isn't that somebody just punch Cho? I feel like you could gang up on him pretty
Damn
easily.
it, you son of a bitch! If it's tough for you to hurt your companions, then I'll blast your consciousness into nothing. So hurry up and tell them!
An evil, forceful command overtakes me. Mitsuru-san, Ken-kun, Hikari-san, everyone. I desperately try to hold on to my thoughts, but it's mercilessly torn away. I lose all feelings of the weight in my axe in my hands, and my vision begins to waver. I'm going to destroy those bonds I hold dear again.
Labrys, don't give up! Believe in yourself!
The last thing I see from my fading consciousness is Yukon. I don't want to ever feel this way again. I don't want to give up. I won't. Oh, cutscene? No, dang. And just like that, a sound rings out and darkness envelops me. Did my consciousness shut off? No, even in the darkness, I'm still awake. Whose voice is that? I hear a familiar laugh in the distance. I can't see who it is, but I know that voice.
A heart? What a lame ass. Just like always.
Fake Labrys?
You're the other me. That's right. I am you. I'm the you within yourself that you keep a lid on.
I become terribly confused in the darkness. My shadow, the existence that should have melted away and become a part of me when I accepted it, she stands before me, looking exactly the same as she did before.
I don't think you really understand. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll make an exception and tell you. Your body is special. You have 2 memory banks. One for yourself, another, a black box that would allow you to absorb the memories of the other Labrys units when you killed them and took their name.
Yeah?
It was such a surprise. Thanks to that, even after I became one with you, my personality was
Oh, that's kind of dumb of an explanation, but it kind of makes sense. The fact that, like, because it wasn't like a direct thing before. It's not like she killed her sister units and then the memories flowed into her. It was like, no, she destroyed their bodies and then like the memories were uploaded to her later.
This
Whatever.
Is amazing.
It's not
pounding with the
like
resonations
the end of the
Kumo
world,
dust.
but she gazes upwards with an ecstatic expression, then looks to me and seductively licks her lips.
I've been waiting all this time for your will to weaken. And now this body is finally mine! What? It's about time you ended this. Believe in your friends? Look where that got you. Am I right? Don't you hate him? Don't you wanna destroy him?
Him?
Enough
Who?
of this bullshit about bonds and camaraderie. All you have to do is destroy everything. Put that gigantic axe on your back to use.
Huh? What?
Labrys!
Hey, you piece of junk! Can't you follow the simplest order properly? How broken are you?
Oh.
Follow orders.
That voice.
Oh, jeez.
Kiss my skinny little ass, you punk kid. As if I listened to whatever crap you ordered me to do.
Labrys?
Shadow Labrys is back!
That includes whiny brats like you who try to get in my way and order me around.
You piece of junk! You call me a brat, but you're no different! I mean, what the hell are you?
Can it, brat?
Labrys has turned into a really bad girl.
That's Labrys' shadow. I thought she had disappeared.
Exploding emotions had pushed my consciousness back to the surface. The darkness appears and my vision returns. But still, I can't will my limbs to follow my commands. I'm not in control of myself, but the other me is. The emotions running wild within me are out of my control, and my body won't accept my commands.
Crap. So wiping out the rational mind made its true self show up? Goddamn shitty robot, it's completely useless!
Cut the crap, brat! Come at me! Come, Persona! Asterius!
Seriously? She can even summon that cow monster from before? Wait, did she just call it her persona?
You little...
I guess Joe's not the only one with a split personality around here, huh?
Ariadne? That little thing isn't worthy of being my partner.
The giant ball of Asterius roars. Sho, now facing the full wrath of my shadow, uninhibited urge to kill, draws its swords with almost an annoyed sneer.
You better watch out. I'm no ordinary shadow. I'm finally free. Free to wreak as much havoc as I want.
Well, that's interesting. That's a twist I didn't expect. I figured Labrys would do the whole, like, no, my friends, I won't kill Mitsuru thing, but no. Like, that was interesting. Yeah, interesting. All right.
Finally.
And we get to fight as Shadow Labrys. Nice.
Fight.
Not Kevin. That's cool. That's an interesting twist of a story I didn't expect. That was fun. And like I said, we got to actually play as
Broke the goddamn remote! What the hell are you, damn it?
even got to play as Shadow Labrys. That was cool.
Oh, what's wrong, little boy? Don't tell me you're done already. I'm not even close to being satisfied.
Is that the real Labrys?
No. That's her suppressed emotions running wild. That show guy brought this on himself. He couldn't have known something like this would happen with Labrys' memories.
But this is bad.
Yeah. She was already a handful when we all went up against her. This is gonna be even worse now. Damn it.
I guess I should put an end to you now. How do you want it? Ah, yes. You wanted me to tear you apart, didn't you?
You monster. Try it if you can. You're not worth my time, but I don't care anymore. I'll do everything in my power to destroy you!
Stop, Labrys! You've done enough!
Don't do it! He's not worth it!
Out of my way, you bastards. I don't need more of your friendship games from last time.
No! If you're seriously gonna do this, then you've gotta get past us!
What are you doing? It's too dangerous! Get away from her!
I'm sorry, Akihiko-san, but we can't back down from this.
We're Labrys' friends! We could never let her accept this fate!
Huh. We're not sticking up for this guy, but we'll never let one of our friends become a murderer!
She put her weapon down.
This is more garbage. Do whatever you want, you idiots.
This place. What's happened to me? You.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Huh? You're giving control of my body back to me?
You're the one who likes playing house.
The darkness returns, and she brusquely turns her back to me. Silence fills the area for a moment, and I suddenly realize something. She used a persona a moment ago. It's true that she looked and acted the same as when she was a true shadow, but I can tell she was... I was fighting with the controlled powers of a persona just now. It may sound the same, but it's different. That wasn't a shadow running berserk. Because I accepted myself, I was able to attain a persona. Maybe the said could be said about...
You actually... You did that to help me. Thank you.
Shut up. Just take over for me already. Oh, and...
The other me murmurs something. I can't hear what she says, but I can tell it was what she wanted to say. Yeah, don't worry. You're me, and I'm you. You do remember what I feel, huh? She is always sleeping inside of me, even though she had forcefully taken over my body. I feel a kind of relief.
Labrys!
Labrys! Labrys, are you alright?
I sense myself returning to the real world, as if the familiar voices are guiding me back. My vision slowly brightens.
You-kun? Everyone.
She's back to herself?
Yeah, I remember. My other half saved me, and everyone else brought me back to myself. And with that, I look over towards the young man before me. The unmistakable reaction of a plume of dust coming from within him. That plume of dust conveys an intense message to me. Now that I've been reunited with the other me hidden in the darkness of my mind, I know for certain what's conveying.
You're actually lonely deep down, aren't you? You don't like being alone.
Labrys? Now what? Are you even more broken now? You think I'm lonely? If you're that mixed up, maybe destroying you would be doing you a favor.
I was like you once. You just haven't realized what's in your
Oh
heart.
no, the music is making
It's
me
because no one ever
emotional.
accepted you for who you are.
Huh? Labrys, what are you saying? That guy...
I know, but I understand his feelings too. He was raised by this Akutsuki guy, but when Akutsuki died, he was just thrown out into the world. You can't bear to live in this world, so you want to tear it down around you. But isn't that just something you're telling yourself? Even I found a home with Mitsuru-san and them. If you just opened up your heart, you could live in this world. You could have friends.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up! What the hell are you yapping about, you stupid puppet?
His fit of anger cuts off suddenly, and he falls unnaturally silent. Did he faint? We look around at each other in confusion when his dripping head slowly rises, his crimson eyes staring fixedly at us.
What is this? My legs!
I can't... not this power again!
Wait a minute. Is Yukari's talking mouth a shade darker than her normal mouth?
Damn it! This can't be...
It looked like it there a second.
Power.
I'll have to keep an eye on it next time. That'd be a funny mistake. I can't move. It's not just me this time. Everyone seems to be held in place due to some power. The young man slowly and calmly looks over all of us. His eyes and the cross-shaped scar between them gleam red like a silently burning flame.
Stop putting useless ideas in his head. Do you intend to destroy him? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the one who will grant this boy his wish.
What happened to this guy? He seems completely different now.
Wait, I sense the plume of dusk. Who are you?
I have no need to explain. This boy yearned for me, and I awakened within him. That is all.
A moment ago, the young man had been increasingly agitated, shouting like a child having a temper tantrum. All of a sudden, he's calm and speaks with a measured tone.
Whatever you're doing to us, is this another of your powers?
Oh, don't get me wrong. This power doesn't belong to me. I'm only borrowing it.
Borrowing?
The place is shaking. This isn't good.
The building's creaking.
It's about time everything was ready. This is all thanks to you, so thank you. I have gathered enough persona fragments.
What was all this fighting for? What are you going to do?
It's simple. I borrowed power to envelop this town in red fog and make you fight against your fakes. It was all to carve off of your personas.
Huh? Carving our personas?
That's right. Our bait truly came in handy. All that's left is to awaken that thing.
So it's like we thought. This town feels like it's in the dark hour. And there's a tower similar to Tartarus. You're going to try to awaken death. Just like Yakutsuki!
Ah, not precisely. What I'm trying to awaken is not the same thing you fought against. I will grant this boy his wish and create his world.
This world, his world, this boy, his world. He speaks as if he's talking about someone else. The way he's speaking and staring at us is completely different from how he been only a moment ago. It's as if he's now a completely different person. Wait, a different person? Could it be...
Damn it. If only I could move.
I'll be going now. There are still some finishing touches that must be made. You're free to come after me, but your missing friends are in danger. It would be wiser to go and rescue them.
Who? Don't we have everybody now? Because we still have... Because we have... Yeah, we rescued all the captured people. Who's he talking about who's missing? The young man who calls himself Minazuki leaps away with inhuman agility, landing in front of the giant door. After glancing back at us, he turns away and calmly leaves the room. Maybe the P4 characters who aren't here? Naoto, Rise, Yukiko, and, shoot. I think there was one more person. At that moment, the mysterious power that kept us frozen stops, and we finally regain control over our bodies.
Wait!
I call on my fruitless attempt to pursue him before another presence shows up on my radar. It's not one of my friends, it's...
Yukiko? No, that's a fake Yukiko-san.
Hey, yeah, it's not just her. What have Rise and Naoto been up to? Minazuki just said that they're in danger.
Before you worry about that, you have to deal with me. Now, bring on the ring!
Alright, let's play as somebody else instead of Labrys. Boy, we have so many options. You know what? We haven't played with Aegis in, like, forever. Let's play with Aegis. Yeah, we have a lot of options all of a sudden. It'll probably start to contract here soon. Probably it'll split us off into two groups. One to go after our friends and one to continue upwards after show. Okay. Maybe I'll have to turn the difficulty back up again. Or, like, up one more stage. There's technically one more tier of difficulty we could turn it up to. This is hard difficulty, I think. So, maybe I'll do that next Thursday here, since it seems like I'm doing okay against these this difficulty now. Although I have died a few times. It depends on the matchup, kind of. We don't even give the fallen shadow a second glance as we rush towards where Mitsuru-san is hanging on the cross. Okay. Finally got Mitsuru rescued.
Everyone. I'm sorry. My judgment was flawed. I'm responsible for all of this.
Jeez, there you go again with that stuff. Still, I'm really glad you're okay.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, Fuka's safe too. She's headed this way from somewhere else right now, though.
I see you managed to find Yukari-san, Junpei-san.
Hey, Ken? Man, you've grown. I mean, of course I did. It's all going according to plan.
But I heard that you fell asleep on your train and ended up here by accident.
You never change, do you?
Seems the auxiliary staff, like Yukari-san, haven't seen Mitsuru-san and Akiko-san in a while. They have sentimental expressions as they greet each other. Stiff look on Mitsuru-san's face slowly begins to melt away. I was worried about Yukon and his friends after they were hurt, but they seem to be recovering as well. So glad. Yukon and the others approached me.
Labrys! I'm so glad
we were done for.
I thought you turned into your shadow for a moment back there. What was that all about?
I don't know, but I guess my shadow's been within me all this time, watching everything I've seen. And I think she's changing, too, even if only little by little. And it was all of you who brought me back.
You really did help us. Thank you.
As I'm conversing with everyone from Minaba, I hear some distinctive footsteps. I look towards them and see two shapes running in from beyond the fog. It's Fukasan and Teddy! It'll be very reassuring to have Fukasan with us, since she's great at supporting us on the intel front. I bet Teddy will help us too, saying things like how he's my knight. I can't help but smile when I hear their voices calling to me.
Lemon-chan! Thank goodness! I was so worried about you!
Labrys, you came to save us, right? Thank you. Whoa, he really is a talking costume. You're not General Teddy, right?
Of course I'm not! Look at my fur! It's completely different! It's 100% genuine teddy fur!
Koromaru-san says that his is 100% genuine dog fur.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a dog.
Hey, what kind of fur is your coat made of, Mitsuru-san?
This? Kikuno bought this coat, so... No, let us save the discussion of fur for later.
Mitsuru-san walks towards Yukon and his friends. Seeing the leaders of the Shadow Operas and the investigation team together like this makes me proud. These two people saved me and gave me a place to belong. I want to fight for these people, and that will help me get stronger. Having friends and comrades is truly wonderful. That's what I think.
Narukami, I must thank you. It seems we're once again indebted to you.
No, I have to apologize for breaking my promise to you. Your people have helped us out too.
That's fine. You helped me remember something important.
We did?
That's right. Trying to keep danger and death at a distance only results in putting life at a remove as well.
You mean at risk?
I knew this when I established the Shadow Operatives, but it seems that I became too focused on thinking only about the present.
Mitsuru-san.
Allow me to ask for your help now, Narukami. I'd like you and your friends to cooperate with us. We need your assistance to solve this case.
Do I really need to answer that? Of course we'll protect Inaba.
You can look straight into Mitsuru-san's eyes as he answers. Seeing his sincere resolve, Mitsuru-san nods cheerfully. Yukon's friends are all smiling too, as if they're agreeing to gladly take on anything that comes our way.
By the way, why don't we all compare what we know about the situation?
Oh, you're on the ball, Ken. I was just about to suggest that myself. Yep.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to claim his idea. Seriously, how lame do you have to be to try and steal credit from someone so much younger?
Okay. One explanation
Who in the world
and
is that show?
sharing of information later.
Did he say something about Akutsuki being his dad?
Well, presumably he had a life before he was the chairman of Gekkoukan High. Couldn't he have had a child during that time?
No. Ikutsuki had no family, let alone a child. The only things on his mind were his experiments and the fall.
Yeesh, so he was a mad scientist? Oh, don't tell me he was doing human experiments too.
Actually, yes.
Yes. He gathered orphans from different areas and performed inhumane research on them to try to artificially induce their personas.
Whoa, seriously? That's messed up.
Even after Ergo Research was disbanded, it seems Ikutsuki stole the research data and continued performing such experiments personally. One of those test subjects was named Sho Minazuki. The records state that he was the youngest of the test subjects.
Wonder what happened to the other ones.
An orphan, huh? Did Ikutsuki adopt him?
No, Sho Minazuki was nothing more than a favorite subject to Ikutsuki.
Test subject? But he's a person! How could he do such a horrible thing?
The Kirijo group of the time was an evil place, suffused with his arrogance. It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary
I think some of this we've heard before in
never
the
interacting
original
with anyone.
E4 story, but
I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
So that's why he said Akutsuki was his dad. And he told bad jokes like Akutsuki too. Hey, that reminds me. In the middle there, he suddenly seemed like a different person. What was that all about?
we all noticed that. It was so sudden how his personality just switched. That red-haired boy could have split personalities. The presence I felt was bothering me a bit.
Mitsuru-san, when he reintroduced himself as Minazuki, I sensed some kind of resonation with my plume of dusk. What could that mean?
There is no information on that. The same goes for the power he had when his eyes turned red. Perhaps they are a result of Ikutsuki's experimentation. The entirety of the report has not been deciphered, but Ikutsuki's data does mention Minazuki's name and the Plume of Dusk. Kikuno's decoding it now.
Oh, I have it too. Kikuno-san entrusted me with it because it was an emergency.
Ah, that's fine. Either way, I was intending to share it with all of you once the report had been completely deciphered.
Shuji Ikutsuki, the man who performed a countless number of inhumane experiments at the former Ergo Research, who used Mitsuru-san and the others even while serving as the chairman of Gekukan High School, and who schemed to destroy the world. I can easily imagine how many victims his experiments may have created. I myself am a result of a similar process, after all. So, Shokun is another one of those victims.
Hey, when he got all cold and called himself Minazuki, he said that he wasn't after revenge for Ikutsuki, right?
Correct. Based on what he said, it seems this Minazuki set this situation in motion to grant the hot-headed boy his wish for immense solitude.
And then he was talking about persona fragments.
That's right. He said that he covered the town in this red fog and was the sense of fatigue we felt when we were on those crosses is most likely part of that same plan. Looks like we completely fell for it.
But he said that he'd gathered enough fragments of our personas, didn't he? Then...
Yes, he's most likely completed that step of the plan.
What was that part about awakening something? I mean, I can guess that it's going to be pretty dangerous, but what's he trying to call down?
I know nothing about that.
These chapters are really, really long.
Tartarus.
Like, really
It's
long.
nothing welcome.
Persona fragments, huh?
Oh well.
What in the world is he planning
No
on
rush, I
using
guess.
them for?
Oh, that reminds me. Yukiko and the others.
That's right! That Minazuki guy said that Yuki-chan and the people with her are in danger!
Naoto-san and Kanji-san said that they were going to Junes. According to Junpei-san, supposedly Yukiko-san and Rise-san were at the same location.
Huh? Oh, right. But those two said they were gonna go look for Kanji and the others, so I don't think they're still there. They could miss each other.
Yes, I'm concerned about them as well. Let's split into two teams.
That's what I
One
figured,
heads
yeah.
to the top of the tower while the other searches for Narukami's friends. Yamagishi, perform a search and try to locate them as best you can.
Understood. I don't know how well it'll go, but I'll try searching for everyone.
We're counting on you.
Persona.
Uka-san closes her eyes and concentrates, summoning her persona to search the surrounding area. I think that cut-in was of her old art. Her hair looked different there. Maybe it's unique for this game. It looks like they might have just taken the like P3 portable cut-in or something though, and like cut it down to her eyes so you couldn't tell really. Then again, this red fog seems to be able to block the search abilities a little bit, like making Teddy sneeze when he tries to use his keen nose. So there's no knowing how well this will go.
So much interference. The fog might be getting thicker. Oh, I have 2 readings near Junes. That may be Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun. They seem to be moving towards Junes. And I found another 2 readings in town on the move together. Do you think that's Yukiko and Rise? Oh, I'm so worried. Oh, what the?
The entire room shudders immensely and the building creaks. The one calling himself Minazuki is undoubtedly close to accomplishing his goal. Whatever it is, there isn't much time left for us.
We must hurry. Yukari, Iori, Amada, and Koromaru, you're the least wounded. You pursue Minazuki.
Yes!
I will go with Akihiko and Aiges to rescue Narukami's friends.
Understood.
Yamagishi, you remain here and back us up. Narukami's group, you're all too exhausted. I ask that you remain here and regain your strength.
I'll do everything I can to assist you.
Whoa, seriously? Will?
No, we should stay here. Fukasan needs someone to protect her as well.
Hey, what about me? I'm perfect!
Mitsuru-san, Teddy's got a great nose, so I think he'll at least be of some use. Please let him help you find our friends.
Some use? How rude! I'm totally useful. My babe dar is up and running.
I see. That's promising. Well then, you can assist us, Teddy.
Mitsuru-san,
The school and this town have both turned into labyrinths. It would be unproductive for us to search the town all in one group.
Yeah, Aegis is right. If we're all caught together again, things will get worse. Let's split into 2 teams to search faster.
All right, I can provide some guidance as well. Aegis and Teddy, you partner up. Akihiko and I will go together. Once you meet with Narukami's friends, head for Junes. We'll regroup there and secure the area.
Woo! I get to be alone with Aichan? Their bodies were artificial, but their love was real. Okay, I'm in.
Teddy. I can tell that Mitsuru-san's leadership and quick decision-making have given everyone's morale a boost. Of course, her strength stems from her deep care for our friends and comrades. All our anxiety and patience disappears as if it never existed, and we're filled with renewed determination. We all wish to protect this world. Mitsuru-san approaches me.
Lapis, I should ask you this now. What do you think about that young man, Sho Minazuki?
Well, I know we can't let him destroy the world and all, but I think he's the same as me. I want to see him one more time and try to talk to him. Just like you all saved me, I want to save Sho.
Ever since I was born, I was always alone, knowing nothing of love, trust, or interpersonal bonds. I taught only how to fight, and never considered the possibility of befriending anyone. A young man, Sho Minazuki, is exactly how I once was. That's right. And if that's the case, I should be able to save Shokun, the same way I was saved.
Very well. I want you to pursue Minazuki as well. I'm counting on you, Labris.
Okay.
With each of us given a duty to perform, we promise to reunite once the case has been solved and rush from the room. The occasional tremors causing the building to rumble ominously are becoming more and more frequent, as if giving us an audible countdown to the end of the world. Alright. Yeah, that chapter was long. Holy cow. Alright, I think that's a good place to leave off of for today. To be continued on Thursday. Looks like we got about 5 minutes until the state of play. So I will let you all go. I will obviously check on it and keep an eye on it, and we can all talk about it on Thursday. That'll be fun. Might also be able to finish, well, we'll probably get close to finishing the P3 story, even if we don't quite get there. But that's fine if we don't get quite there. We can always finish it next week too. Like I said, no rush. We'll just play this until we're done with it, and then probably by that point it'll be October, so we'll play like something spooky or whatever, or you know, something a little Halloween themed, and then yeah, go from there. Maybe some Yakuza, maybe something else. We'll see. Hey guys, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and everything. Thanks for hanging out. Jeppo, Debug, Nash, Union, anybody lurking or watching back on the VODs, Straw. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day and everything. Hopefully I will see you on Thursday. But, in case I don't see you, hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. See you guys.